That was the most patriotic pre-show opening I have ever done. The first song was It Has to Be This Way, which was the final boss theme song to Senator Armstrong from Metal Gear Rising: Revengeance. The second song is actually a remix to Captain America's theme song from the Marvel vs. Capcom games by Rain-sama, and the remix specifically is called Final Justice. Anyways, we have a surprise, unannounced, unexpected special guest that we're going to add to the stream because he asked to be in here and he wants to be in here, and fuck it, he's going to be.
We can't say no. We don't have the power.
We don't. Ladies and gentlemen, you know what? God, hold on. I gotta make this important. This might get me. This might fuck some monetization. This might fuck me over. But, ladies and gentlemen, I am going to announce none other than the Rant Master himself, the motherfucker who's been doing this for 14 years, Big Al. Yeah. All right. Now we just gotta wait for him to answer. Is that him?
Am I live?
Yes, you are.
Yes, you are. And I got your theme song
We'll do it
playing.
live!
I got your theme song playing right
You're
now.
getting a bigger pop than the announcement for an Arms character got in Smash.
Oh man, I actually like Min Min being added to the game.
I like Min Min too, but I love just shitting on Arms. I don't like playing as her though.
Dude. Min Min is actually my main in Arms.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, no, I meant in Smash.
Oh, I haven't tried her out in Smash yet. I'm gonna see how
I forgot she's already in Smash.
Yeah, I beat classic mode with her, and then I did the Armed Spirits, and I just put the game down and continued playing Devil Survivor.
This also disproves spirits can't be characters.
I know.
Thank God. That means
Shantae confirmed.
Shantae has a chance.
I did play I think I haven't been on in like 2 weeks because last week was Big Al's big birthday.
Yeah. And last week I did a Weeb Gaming, which is a Switch-a-thon. I was playing various different Switch games. Some indie stuff like Friends of Ringo Ishikawa, River City Melee Mock, which is an unusually fun game because it's basically River City Ransom meets Smash Brothers. That's basically what it boils down to. But it's a lot of fun, and there's a lot of characters. The 2 River City girls are still in it, so that's something.
Still dab as Kyoko.
No, this is 90s Kyoko. She does a spin kick.
That's actually really cool then. Yeah.
Yeah. Same with
That's
90s
a classic Kyoko.
Hisako. Anyways, man, for a couple hours I was feeling shitty because it was raining all afternoon, and I decided to go outside and walk anyways, trying to see if I can get to my favorite pizza place. But here's the problem with small businesses: whenever it's a holiday, they don't want to be off for just one day. They want to be off for like 2, maybe 3 days.
I can't really blame them.
So without me knowing this, because they didn't even update this on their Facebook, the pizza place I would like to visit, it got fucking closed today, and I trudged through like at least 6 inches of rain, soaking up my shoes, carrying an umbrella, trying to just slowly get there, because I was like, damn it, I'm hungry, because I skipped lunch for this.
Oh no!
And I was like, how come they're not answering my calls? Oh, they are fucking closed. And so I was frustrated, and I just decided to walk to the Dairy Queen instead, get what I got ordered there, and then just walk to the bar. Got me like the usual TKO, followed by this weird red mixture that I have right now. Just walked home and here I am with the stream. But good, it is a good feeling to have, to be pissed off, because I'm not going to be honest with you guys. Well, no. Let's back that up a bit. I'm gonna be honest with you guys.
Will, are you drunk?
Yes.
Oh God.
I'm drinking dragon's milk right now, but I just started.
I'm gonna be honest with you guys. By the way, Guilty Gear Double X on Switch, great port. Even has the Korean soundtrack.
Okay.
Yeah, Magus and I played that this afternoon. We had a blast. EVO's cancellation pisses me off, because that was the only thing. Well, I'm not that big of a fighting game fan to the point where I compete in tournaments or whatever, but and in fact, my interest in fighting games have been kind of waning a bit. I don't know, it's because I like JRPGs more nowadays or whatever, but that being said, about a month or two ago, Jason and I played Them's Fighting Herds on Steam, and we fucking love that game. And it was going to be
like bigger. Oh yeah, sorry, continue.
When it was announced that it was going to be an EVO, I decided to straight up buy the game and stream it, and
a lot of people did.
Yeah, we had a blast, and we thought it was a really good game, and we were looking forward to its representation. But of course, Mr. Wizard, Mr. Core Values himself, had to be a child diddler. It got ousted. A bunch of companies pulled out, and before the rest of them pulled out, they straight up canceled EVO. Which, by the way, Al, I did not even know about this news until you said on your Facebook post, "Did Darkside Phil outlast EVO?" and my first thought is, what are you talking about?
Like a cockroach.
And I'm like, what are you guys talking about? That they didn't outlast EVO. They're doing it on lightweight. So I went up, and I didn't even Google anything else. I just Googled EVO 2020, hit enter, first things on the page, canceled. And then my reaction was like looking at a dude who just got fucking T-boned by an 18-wheeler. I just went, oh!
Okay, so one thing, I'm starting to see a pattern.
Cameron, the fucking head who got ousted confessed.
Yeah.
Yeah.
No, listen. I'm starting to see a pattern where you're starting to see these people who are like, anime titties bad. And then they turn out to be diddlers.
Yep. It is so gross that you like these fictional girls. By the way, I abuse real girls. Oh, real. No. What a twist.
Real underage girls, for that matter.
Real underage. Lolicons are gross. Let me be an actual pedophile. I didn't
know we had fucking Mr. Plinkett's running fighting game. Oh God, I'm gonna come. Oh!
That's a little too good, Al.
I mean, Oh yeah, that's another thing. Like a day before EVO got canceled, the Smash community was literally set on fire. It was
Oh,
hilarious.
jeez.
You could literally watch the
Yes.
whole thing to that fucking end of Evangelion song, "Comes to Satad."
I love
German
that song.
German
so
name,
much.
English as fuck song with a really good
Yeah,
English
that's weird.
vocalist. I don't get it, but whatever. But it all keeps tumbling down, tumbling down, tumbling. I love that song. I used to troll Multifire with that song all the fucking time. It's like, hey, I know who would cheer you up.
I can't help but feel a little bit of Schadenfreude, just a little bit.
Yeah. Oh,
I mean-
no, even more. Did you hear what happened to Mike Z?
What
Huh?
happened to him? I mean, I heard what happened, and to be honest, well, okay, it might be a completely unrelated thing. Mike Z had a conversation with some woman who was streaming the game, and by the way, if someone opened up with "Thank you for adding Yuri BDSM," and the person doesn't awkwardly go, thanks, question mark in the text, then the rest of the conversation is going to be fucking awkward anyway. So I just thought the whole thing was kind of a nothing burger, but then again, I might be talking about something completely different.
Apparently, the thing that came out is that a few people, I haven't really read it in much detail, but the big thing that happened is they asked a few people at Lab Zero, like, hey, what do you think of Mike Z? And a few people goes like, he's kind of racist. So it's like, wow, look, this
I just want to let you know you can't
triple hook KO punch on EVO.
you can't be racist in the FGC when the FGC consists of majority of blacks, Asians, and if I'm not mistaken, wasn't like the top tournament Tekken player last year? Wasn't he? I know he was. Was he Pakistani?
I
Was
don't
he-
know anything about that.
Sonic Fox is black.
Yeah, Sonic Fox. Yeah, that's another fucking thing, man. All this shit is
no.
making people. All this shit is actually making people like DSP, LTG, and Sonic Fox actually look like decent human beings by comparison.
Sonic Fox did nothing wrong.
Anyways, Oni
He's just
Ryo.
a heel.
Oni Ryo. Apparently all the top Smash players that were even sponsored by Nintendo themselves were ousted as sexual deviants. Most of them actually confessed.
The majority of them are pedophiles.
Is Mike Z black? Yeah, black people can be racist.
No, I don't think he's black.
Well,
gonna
if
have to
he
check
if
that
he
out.
is, it wouldn't matter because black people can still be racist. I mean, I have a
Yeah,
friend
yeah.
who would tell you that.
Let's see here. So I'm looking more into it. I just know something happened with Mike Z, but I don't know all the details.
Okay, Sonic Fox might be cringe, but at least so far, I could be
He
wrong.
hasn't raped children.
No, yeah.
I mean,
At most, he's annoying.
I remember I described this to Darkscream a few times. I think Sonic Fox is just being a heel. He knows it upsets people, so he just turns it up higher and tries to be as cringe and awkward as possible.
man, why can't you be a heel like my favorite manager of all time, that fucking sissy privileged mama's boy Jim Cornette? He can cut some really awesome promos, man. Speaking of, I guess we can do it.
Track one, have it.
Speaking of, I guess we can do an. It's been a couple of weeks, but we can do an update on that story. We talked about it in the last We've Been Talking, and I briefly touched on this during the We've Been Gaming last week. But Jim Cornette actually addressed those allegations, and I even talked to Magus about it privately in a chat. And yeah, the guy seems innocent enough. He stood his ground. He explained everything. He explained why it was all bullshit. For those who want an elaborate answer, go to Jim Cornette's Drive-Thru Special Edition. It's an hour long, and it's a thumbnail of a cartoon artwork of him with his arms folded, looking direct. It's Travis Heckle. I guess he didn't want to do anything silly for the thumbnail on that particular
He
clip.
made his own rant sona.
Yeah, but for an hour long, and I listened to it twice in the same goddamn day too. So because
It was a great podcast. So for those who are out of the loop, basically, with all this Me Too shit going around especially in the wrestling world, Jim Cornette was accused of the most horrible crime of being a cuck and having his wife
on your career.
Having his wife fuck people to bolster their career. That's pretty much the depth of it. And compared to everything else, it seems fucking tame.
I absolutely.
I mean, that is true, but man, being accused of being a cuck kind of sucks. And here's the thing about me. The cuckold fetish, I will never understand because, and my IRL friends can vouch for this, I am a very possessive, selfish dude. I never let any of my friends borrow anything that belongs to me. And if they do, I want something of equal value. Your soul. No.
Exchange.
The point is, if I was in a relationship, I would never want my woman fucking any other man because... And that's another thing. Jim Cornette has been established as a super paranoid germaphobe. Especially now with the coronavirus. Why would he want someone else's dick germs on his woman? But yeah, I just don't get it. It's like, why would you want to watch someone else get fucked when you can get fucked yourself?
It's a humiliation kink.
Why would you want someone else to play Halo on Xbox when there's a controller right there for you? And you could play Halo and have some fun on Blood Gulch. I don't know. I'm on a weird nostalgia kick.
What the hell was
Halo's
this one
great.
like dumb list I saw? It was like pros and cons of MMF threesome. It's like pros, tons of high fives. Cons, you realize you're high fiving the girl. It's just a stupid joke.
So I kind of dropped off that wagon. Did the guy who accused him delete his Twitter or just move to another one?
I've heard stories of both, but the fact that
he also was like, "Oh, this is horrible. By the way, check out this indie wrestling event." I guess he was promoting some indie wrestling thing during this serious accusation, and that's what set off people's red flags.
Yeah. He definitely did get chased off of, which makes me believe that he was a coward who was bullshitting everything because, don't worry, Carnage. Big Al already knows because you want to share the Chikara Pro story?
Yes. I wanted to kind of keep this under wraps, but I guess the shit's out of the bag.
Yeah.
Okay, so for those who don't, actually, nobody knows this. I only told you guys.
It's on your Facebook, dude.
Well, I have very little like YouTube fans that watch it, read it now. But basically, Here's the skinny. So for those who don't know, Chikara Wrestling is an independent wrestling promotion that was run by Mike Quackenbush, who is a legendary indie star and also was, I don't know if he is anymore, but he was the trainer in NXT. And the Chikara Action Arcade Wrestling game that came out, that is the only licensed wrestling game that has Chikara. They came to us. The devs came to me and another person because we made really fucking badass creative characters for their server. They're like, hey, you guys did do a really good job. You got, out of everybody who makes wrestlers for the server, you guys, we're most impressed by you guys. How would you like to work with Chikara? And I'm like, fuck, sure. What do we got to do? And they're like, well, there's a promotion coming up where the wrestlers play as themselves to win this tournament. And some of the wrestlers that are participating aren't in the game. So we want you to create a character model for them. And then we're gonna have Razorhawk, who is one of the wrestlers, be your guide. And I'm like, holy shit, this is fucking sweet. And we were halfway into it. We were fucking halfway into it, and that's when the shit hit the fan, where where we were told by Razorhawk basically, hey guys, I hate to tell you guys this, and I know you worked hard and I really appreciate it, but Chikara is basically nuked
because of some allegations that have been hitting them as well.
Because the allegations and because so many wrestlers were leaving, and Mike Quackenbush eventually disbanding Chikara and removing it permanently. And so, as a result, the devs for the former Chikara Action Arcade Wrestling were like, look, because of all this, we're going to remove the brand and we have to wipe the roster clean because we no longer have the rights to this because Chikara doesn't exist anymore. And I'm sorry about this, guys. I know you guys worked hard, how would you like to create the roster from scratch?
And to me, that sounds like an awesome idea because it gives you more freedom to do whatever the fuck you want.
Exactly.
Yep.
So I created 12 new wrestlers for the roster, and
Welcome to OC land.
Welcome to OC original character. And the best part is, the dev team was like, guys, you don't have to just make like traditional wrestler archetypes. We have all the freedom in the world. You can make wizards and shit if you want to. So I made the Meat Wizard. I made this fucking buff as shit wizard, and I gave him grandpa strength.
Nice. But dude, man, I want to contact those guys because I definitely want to record some like advertisements for them. But I want to do it like in the style of like 1980s promos where I just scream and yell about the game. Like, just give it that vibe, you know, just get people hype and shit. And before we continue to talk about more wrestling, because there's a thing I'm on the fence about lately, but we need to rewind back to EVO. And I want to explain why I'm personally pissed off about the whole cancellation thing, even though it probably... No, it definitely needs to happen if these people were acting the... I also want to talk about why I would never throw a big party at my house, but anyways.
Corona?
No, even before Corona.
People stealing your shit?
Yeah, people stealing my shit, people shitting on my shit, or people bringing underage people over here when I have alcoholic beverages.
Fuck.
So if I ever hold a party, I want to hold it with people I know, and it's a small group, and we're not playing loud, shitty music. We're just in there playing fucking Clubhouse games for the Switch, or
and with
any other
shitty
fun.
music.
Or any other funny game. No, we'll play some good music. We'll play some fucking...
No, you're not allowed to play good music at a party. It has to be shit.
No, man, I want to play some Starcade from WCW and NWO Revenge.
Oh fuck, what was it? I cleared out a party like a couple years back because I played the Triple Q mashup of Let the Bodies Hit the Floor and a Love Live song.
Oh yeah, one Nico,
Nico,
That's your fucking theme song right now.
Yeah, it's my theme song.
Anyways, but the reason why I'm so upset about EVO being canceled, among other things that have been canceled in this fucking world, including my goddamn convention, which was going to be at the end of this month.
So many people.
And the Olympics, and...
Who cares about the Olympics?
Well...
Oh, Japan, yeah.
We were probably gonna see a Gundam walk. I don't know.
It would have been some kind of cool shit.
Like, Nintendo made a fucking Mario Sonic crossover game to hype up this event.
Well, they did the hype up like every Olympics. But...
Gee. Anyways, the reason why I'm upset about EVO is because I wanted EVO to be shown, because I think it was going to be the best and worst EVO of the year. Best in the fact that games like Killer Instinct and Them's Fighting Herds were going to be put on the spotlight. We're probably going to garner attention. And who knows, maybe Main 6 will actually get more money and add more characters and content even a little bit quicker.
And Skullgirls, like, actually getting its due after people demanded it for years.
Yeah. And then we get to see games like Street Fighter V and Tekken, who are using dated rollback netcodes, be humiliated, and then hopefully it will get the developers to wake the fuck up and actually get with the fucking times.
I'm very upset that Smash was pulled when it went online, because, oh my god, I really, really wanted to see a bot win EVO.
Same here. Anyways, I know this scares half of our audience, but I'm sorry, I'm on an old school wrestling kick. I'm listening to Jim Cornette's podcast, sometimes Eric Bischoff's. I'm listening to audiobooks by Jim Ross, which, yeah, I already told Big Al about this, but you really need to listen to the autobiography Slobberknocker. At least listen to it for the fucking failed assassination attempt of one Ted DiBiase.
Oh, I love Ted DiBiase so much.
And it just ends with JR punching his boss in the ball sack because it was on fire.
Yep.
Oh, you still there?
You know what? I'm caught up on OSW reviews, so I'm like in prime wrestling mode.
Al, you there? Al. Hold on, let me check Discord.
Yeah, I'm here.
Really,
I have
wrestling.
nothing to add.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
like,
Okay.
I
I will say this. I will say this about. I will say like one more thing about Chikara. So like, I was so tempted to like make me an official part of the game, like make me myself.
you don't need
But
to be unlockable.
But I figured that'd be a little too much. like you know what I mean? Like, and no one's gonna be like, who the fuck is Big Al when they're playing this game?
No, just call yourself like Big Al the Creator and have your stats be shit.
No. How about Big Al the Creator and your character role is supposed to be a manager?
That'd be awesome.
And then you could just, like I said, there is a little more freedom because this Chikara action arcade game looks fun for the most part, but like it still needs stronger presentation. Like I would like to.
They're actually working on it. They're actually working. That they've been toying around with a mode where audience members can throw weapons into the ring and shit like ECW.
But okay, but can you? But are they going to add custom ring entrances? Are they going to add a season mode that plays like an RPG?
I'm pretty sure
as of right now, there are no entrances because it's basically like WCW World Tour where it just gets right into the act.
It needs to be WCW Revenge, at the very least.
I do. That's
then it needs to evolve to WWE SmackDown. Here Comes the Pain, because that's one of the best wrestling games of all fucking time. Fuck you, fight me. But I'm on the fence on picking up that Fire Pro Wrestling game because there's like a lot of, well, for starters, there's like over $100 of DLC on there, and that's including discounted.
That's the thing. That's the thing. I thought. I mean, I got most of the DLC, but I'm like, this is fucking bullshit. Why do I have to spend money for entrance craft?
Yeah, that's shitty.
Why do I have to spend money for a gameplay mode that I would actually get into? Like what was it? I forgot what it was
Fire
called,
Promoter.
but yeah, Fire Promoter.
Why do I have to spend money?
or the extra gameplay mode where it's the story where it continues the story mode from Super Fire Pro X where the dude it fights off a murderous Ric Flair and then kills himself.
Okay, that I kind of understand if it's story DLC, but like custom, like that shit is usually in the base games of some of the early WWE shit.
Okay. So like roster DLC, I'm totally fine with that. You know, it's like, hey, here's the entire roster from New Japan Pro Wrestling and Stardom Joshi Wrestling. $5 each. All right, fine. And then it's like, hey, you want your wrestlers to have cool entrances? That'll be $10. What the fuck? Like, Kane, No Mercy had custom entrances. Fucking SmackDown had custom entrances.
They had custom walking animations and everything.
Yeah.
Jesus.
Yeah. And then there's promoter mode, which
sounds like a gameplay mode I could get into.
It's basically GM mode from the SmackDown games.
Yeah, because here's the thing, like here's my stance as a wrestling fan nowadays, which is funny because Jim Cornette's co-host Brian Last, when they were talking about the football field fuckery match at Double or Nothing, Stadium Stampede match, but football field fuckery sounds way catchier. He said something along the lines of, I think the people who listen to our podcast, they're into wrestling, they're into the business, they're into interviews and and older stuff, but they don't watch a whole lot of modern wrestling. And I'm like, damn it, Brian, I hit all those fucking check marks. You just described me in a nutshell because I love wrestling. I love the business. I will watch older matches. But this modern wrestling, dude, I'm going to fucking say it. I'm going to piss some people off, but fuck it. Kenny Omega is the Sheldon Cooper of professional wrestling. Oof. Oh, I'm supposed to fucking like him because he's a fucking nerd just like me? So is Xavier Woods, but he's more talented than him.
I love Xavier.
Xavier Woods apparently showed up.
The entire New Day.
Xavier Woods apparently showed up on a player match with Magus at a tournament in Tekken 7 once.
That's awesome.
I know, it's crazy, but So, like, here's the thing. Just because you like anime and you want your wrestling to be like anime, you shouldn't adapt every little thing. Because I like anime and I even like some action anime, but there are some things about Dragon Ball Z that piss me off, including the pacing and the fact that nobody no-sells punches in the face.
I just want stands.
How the hell would... Well, it stands in... The wrestlers are the stands, and the stand users are the managers.
Exactly. So I want. Oh, okay. Oh shit. What is his name? The guy who manages Brock Lesnar? Paul Heyman. I want Paul Heyman to go out there and Jotaro pose while Brock Lesnar runs out and aura some motherfucker.
Fucking Jim Cornette. He pulls out his tennis racket and then summons the Midnight Express. Beautiful body and sweet stand.
So I watched like a Yokozuna storyline, and I love Jim Cornette just showing up.
Okay.
So
I'll buy that Omega versus Okada was a great fight, but I am going to give more credit to Okada. I have more respect for that guy because he can make it rain because he's the. I
absolutely love Orange Cassidy. I think Orange Cassidy's the peak of dumb wrestling bullshit.
Okay, I'll give you that. Lance tried to sell me an Orange Cassidy, and I quit halfway into his match because.
Did you see the one where he awakened?
I saw like 5 seconds of it. I was like, damn it, I wish he did it more.
That's what makes it special. Okay, for those who don't know,
apparently,
Orange Cassidy's gimmick is that he's called the King of Sloth style, and he walks around slowly with his hands in his pockets and does like little shin kicks most of the time, and will get like bounced around but like kind of lazily dodge attacks. But if the match is going sour, he'll take his hands out of his pockets and the crowd goes insane, and he does crazy high-flying flippy moves, but then he'll slow down, put his hands back in his pockets, and finish the match.
And that's why Cornette calls him my dog pockets.
Yep, and I love it.
Apparently he's feuding with Jericho right now, and the last thing I heard is that he was on commentary and he was just falling asleep, and then Jericho got pissed and threw a glass of water at him, and I'm thinking to myself, man, you need to draw more heat. You should have just fucking smacked a chair to his backside or something.
And then he no-sells it.
He no-sells it, and they just keep swinging and swinging and swinging and swinging until
he just no-sells it, continues to angrily fall asleep at the commentary desk.
Just keep swinging, and then Jericho passes out.
Oh. I want this. Okay. Oh man, but speaking of Cornette, he picked Al, what was the story? He picked a fight where because of somebody not wearing a mask?
Oh, I told you this.
Oh, you did? Okay, yeah, it was you.
But to answer Rage's question, I can't answer it because I need to actually watch New Japan Pro Wrestling. But anyways.
Yeah, I don't know anything about
okay. So a couple weeks ago, Cornette always opens his podcast talking about his trip to the post office because that's his life nowadays. His life is staying at home, helping people get their merchandise because he has a website, Cornette's Collectibles, and now that I told you that, his website's even going to be more backed up because he's now selling, Al, you're probably going to get a kick out of this and you probably want one now, but I don't know if you're going to get one now. But he's now selling like action figures, but the one he has that's hot on the market right now is supposed to be a holiday themed Christmas Cornette action figure where it's him in the suit in the green red Christmas colors. Mm-hmm. And when he advertised it, here's the thing, like ever since the pandemic, he's been growing in popularity to the point where his website keeps getting crashed and destroyed. But
good for him. I'm happy.
He had to shut the website down for several weeks and even a month and shit like that just to flatten the curve. But
it kind of blows my mind when I'm seeing a lot of internet personalities like producing less content during the quarantine. Like, I'm shocked that Salmonella hasn't put out anything in like 4 months.
Well, I think he's been keeping it consistent for a week, but like I said, now that the way people's schedules work, I guess they had more time to listen to podcasts or something. So,
yeah.
I mean, I'm that case, so I like listening to him more than gaming podcasts nowadays, so that speaks volumes. But
Yeah.
but occasionally he would make trips to his local post office. But there was this one person, this one stereotypical redneck Trump supporter, standing right behind him, less
You
than
damn Trump, Mark.
less than 6 feet, not wearing a mask. Cornette, he is literally almost dressed in a black bodysuit from head to toe because that's how paranoid he is about the
Like
mask.
a good person.
Because he's like in his late 50s now, so if he catches this thing, he's a fucking goner. But he just tries to ask him. He first starts politely asking him, "Hey, could you stand back or whatever?" And then
There's a hurricane coming through.
oh,
That shit was good. Come on.
yeah, that was really good. We're still keeping it.
Wait, we laughed really hard. What else do you need to hear? I mean, clearly it was a good one.
Okay, but he was being an asshole, and this dude, they got into an argument, and this guy says, "What are you, a tough guy?" And I'm like, "Oh, you didn't know? Well, your ass better call somebody." It's like, you don't know this is Jim Cornette, fucking manager who took a whole shitload of bumps, wrestled a Ninja Turtle, and did a 25-foot fall off of a scaffold. Okay, your funeral, buddy.
Pretended to play tennis for 20 years.
Yeah. But he said he almost got into a fist fight with the guy, but I think one of the staff members broke it up. But everyone on Twitter was trying to tell him, don't get into a fist fight. That's a federal offense, especially in the post office.
He doesn't give a fuck.
Well, no, he probably didn't at the time because he was worried about his own health. But
Yeah.
he tried to say, it was like, well, this dude was threatening my health. I mean, but yeah, damn.
Yeah, so that kind of fits in with my week where.
Oh yeah, we need a segue to this. Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah. So for those who didn't see, I didn't really get that many views. 'Cause it's a longer video, but I did a sort of podcast video with one of my friends, and on the way there, I was really in the mood for a smoothie, and I stopped at a tropical smoothie cafe. Walked inside, ordered my smoothie, and had a big sign on doors like "No, people without masks are not admitted." Like, cool.
Awesome.
I get inside. The lady behind the counter isn't wearing a mask. None of the workers are wearing masks around their chins, and like 5 people walk in with no masks on their person whatsoever. And at that point, I was so pissed off, I just walked up back to the counter and said, "Cancel my order. I'm leaving. I'm not giving you money if you're not going to enforce masks." And I just left.
Yeah, and you told me that story, and you said you were getting more and more pissed off because you were witnessing this more and more to the point you wanted to beat the shit out of everybody. And then
I will gladly fight everyone who's not wearing a mask and break their nose. Have to wear something to support their nose and hopefully wear a mask. God damn it.
And I told you this, and I said, and I hope you got what I meant when I said this. I said, hey, boxing gloves are still protective gloves.
They sure are.
Which is basically me saying, hey, put on a mask, put on some gloves.
Yep.
And if you see some maskless people... Oh, yeah, that's what I'm playing right now in the background. I'm playing it right now, man. Just get out there. Get out there in your green boxing gloves and your pink jogging suit, and then maybe Big Al can ride ahead of you. Yeah.
Yeah, but then right after the next day, I'm like, you know what? I didn't go to Tropical Smoothie Cafe. I really feel like a burger. So I went to Burger King, and then the woman at the drive-thru answers wearing the mask around her chin, and I said, hey, could you please put on your mask? Goes, oh, you want me to put on my mask? Turns away, doesn't put on the mask, and just gives me my food.
Wow, what a bitch.
Yeah, so I've never done this before, but I called corporate and said, hey, I'm very displeased. Please look into this. I never do that, but I'm gonna go Karen for a day.
Yes.
It's actually
you gotta.
it's
I'm the Karen who
justified.
cares. And then I fought on people for Facebook for like an hour.
Man, It's not that difficult to.
Really mad that day.
It's not difficult to wear a fucking face mask. I mean, I wear it at my job 8 hours a day, and the secret is just finding a comfortable one. If you don't want to wear those ones that surgeons and dentists wear, that's fine. I understand that. Getting a cloth mask, though, those actually feel pretty comfortable on your face.
They do. I have a cloth mask. It rules.
Yeah.
I wear it while working, and it's hot, but I do it because I'm a good person. And I'm gonna get I have a Hagao mask like in the mail because I want people to stay away from me.
Man, I've been social distancing before it was cool.
Yeah, exactly. I'm just gonna start wearing my full body Hagao outfit in public because I hate everyone.
Just be like, why are you wearing that? It's because fuck you, senpai.
Fuck it, I'm gonna wear a fursuit.
You know who wears a fursuit?
Who?
Violent J of the Insane Clown Posse.
I'm willing to take back everything bad I've ever said about the Insane Clown Posse.
Ditto.
That was kind of put in my head by some shitbags I worked with who really liked them, and I kind of judged the Insane Clown Posse off of them, which is unfair.
Here's the thing. I want... Violent J released an autobiography. Motherfucker needs to make an audible version of that autobiography so I can listen to it.
Yeah.
Because I'm not a big fan of their music. I like Juggalo Homies, but like everything else I'm not really a fan of, and their fan base sucks ass.
Yes.
But the Insane Clown Posses themselves are like the greatest fucking people of all time now.
They're so weirdly nice.
I know, they're like almost on the same level as Weird Al Yankovic.
I love Weird. Actually, no. Here's the thing that I started bringing up more and more. So, I might have to start defending Juggalos a little bit because remember at the Gathering of the Juggalos years ago, it made the news because they had Tilak Tequila for some reason on stage, and the Juggalos hated her so much that they started going into the outhouse, digging up shit, and just throwing it at her.
Doof.
And the thing is, that's a fucked up thing to do. But then years later, she became like an actual Nazi. Like she started posting like pictures of Hitler on her Twitter, going, "Oh my god, I would suck his dick so hard," and like raging about the Jews on her Twitter. And I feel like the Juggalos might have known something that we didn't. They can sense evil.
Why didn't you? Why didn't you tell us, man? Give me some of that fucking Outback garbage right now.
Damn it, Juggalos. Why can you sense when people are evil? We need you on every single jury.
Yeah, I figured Jim Cornette hates the Insane Clown Posse.
I could imagine that, because, yeah,
they were in the wrestling business, and boy, did fucking Shaggy 2 Dope took a lethal bump off of a fucking Partridge Family bus and onto the ground. Jesus, man. Yeah, he got busted open hard.
I'm shocked that they're alive. Like, they put themselves through so much abuse.
But speaking of masks and wrestlers, there's one wrestler that doesn't want the people to wear masks. Wait,
oh, no.
I guess I have to pull this theme song out now.
Our production values are pretty high this episode.
Yeah. Gee, I wonder who would not want you to wear a mask.
This one upset me pretty deeply.
Is it a particular mayor?
Oh no.
Yeah.
Oh my god. What is wrong with Mayor Glenn Jacobs, aka Kane?
I will drive down to whatever Podunk, Tennessee, Kentucky town he's mayor of and chokeslam my former hero through a table.
Al, you shared the article. Care to explain?
Yep. Out of all the delegates that were voting on masks in that province, Glenn Jacobs was the only one who voted no on mandatory mask wearing in certain establishments.
And what province? I forgot. What state is he in the mayor of?
Tennessee, I believe.
Okay.
The state of Tennessee? Oh wait, fuck, I ruined my own joke, shit. Mayor of the state.
Yeah. So Kane, whom by the way, who, by the way, is known for wearing a fucking mask.
At least when he was at his peak, he wore the mask.
Yeah.
When he was shitty, he took off the mask.
Is basically being anti-masks because reasons. Oh god.
Because he's like, I thought he might have been the good kind of Republican, like the Arnold Schwarzenegger Republican, but I guess not.
No, he's not.
Can we just add the Schwarzenegger clause so we can elect Arnold as president already?
I'm still kind of on the fence on that.
But
at this point, the standards for being a president is fucking low to the point where
Kanye started running, and the only website that reported on it was comicbooks.com because they know it's bullshit.
Like, Jesus Christ. Oh, Macaron says, I reported one of the Walmart employees because he wasn't wearing his mask and he was like sneezing out in the open. I told him, dude, can you put your mask on, cover your arm? And he said no. Yeah, guess what? I'm pretty sure
you're doing God's work.
Yeah, that motherfucker's probably fired now if he got reported for it.
Okay, Cameron, I'd say we're left of center.
Yeah, we're not leftist. We're not offended by everything. Yeah. We don't support man buns. That's the stupidest haircut of all time.
So here's the thing. When I tie my hair back, I knot it in a weird way. I'm like, this looks cool. Then I look at a picture of Aqua from Konosuba. I'm like, oh shit, I just have her hair.
Now freak out and realize you made a big mistake, just like Kirby.
Oh, speaking of Kirby, I recently saw a post.
Yeah, I saw it. Go on.
I've never seen people this salty. It's Kirby holding up a sign that says, I can beat Goku. And everyone in the comments was losing their shit like, no, you can't beat Goku, though!
Man, Dragon Ball fans are the fucking worst.
They're the worst. Kirby is broken. Kirby is a meme of power levels.
Kirby can beat Superman.
For those who don't know, in Kirby Star Allies, one of the mini games is Kirby batting away a meteor, and if you hit it at the optimal angle and get the highest score, it smacks it 9,999 light years away in 22 seconds. Meaning Kirby can yeet an object at like more than 1 billion% the speed of light.
Hell yeah.
Yeah, man buns are lame. The Last of Us 2 is lame. We're not fucking leftists.
Yeah. Yeah, no,
Let's be honest.
I'm done with talking about The Last of Us 2, honestly.
Same here, man. That being said, it doesn't justify the death threats that were sent to a voice actress who was just doing her job.
Laura Bailey was getting a paycheck, and she is not responsible for any of the writing in that game. So, yeah, if anything, don't send death threats. Send disappointed messages to Druckmann for overworking his staff.
And yeah, Carnage, I heard about Low-Key and Austin Aries, not to be confused with Stone Cold Steve Austin, because I've seen posts by him, and he's wearing a face mask because, Austin's a gangsta. But those two actually made some tweets trying to justify not wearing a mask, and Cornette shat on both of them, which was pretty funny.
Good.
Fuck them. Yeah, Laura Bailey got death threats because she plays the...
Laura Bailey never did anything wrong.
She unfortunately had to play the least popular character in video game history, which is Abby.
Actually, the interesting thing. One of my friends who really hated The Last of Us said, yeah, Abby's actually a good character. It's just they had to make Ellie the worst in order to get Abby over.
Yeah, I saw that in Angry Joe's review. It's like, hey, here's a scene where Abby is playing and petting a few dogs. Now here's a scene where Ellie... Now here's the gameplay mode where Ellie kills those dogs.
Oh, it was Ellie that killed the dogs. I didn't
know.
See, okay, yeah, that's again, if you have to make everyone else an absolute shitbag to get your character over, your character's probably not that good to begin with.
And that's grade school fanfic writing too.
Yep. It's the again, I love JoJo, but Araki admits that he likes his villains to kill dogs because it's easy to get people to hate them then.
He's not wrong.
Yeah.
It's basically his version of women in refrigerators, but it's dogs and
but it's
furnaces.
dogs.
Can Kirby beat Saitama from One Punch Man? Yeah.
I'm gonna say yes.
Just eat him and get his fucking gloves.
Yeah. The thing I did say is like, if Kirby ate Goku, Kirby would get weaker.
What's with these noises? Who's fighting right now?
Oh, I'm sorry. I'm playing Fire Pro.
Is that game any good? Should I buy that?
Wait. Playing Fire Pro or watching?
If you don't mind a steep learning curve.
Okay, I
but
probably
Al, are you
don't.
Playing, or are you just watching a match?
What's that?
Are you watching or playing a match?
Or are you watching?
I'm creating a character. I'm working on my Kinika Man characters.
Okay, so you're actually.
He's customizing. He's not playing it yet. He's customizing. Here's the thing. I'm all for customization, but if the gameplay is shit, then the customization wouldn't matter to me, even if I can do a CPU.
Here's the thing that was added that's completely free, by the way. Create your own move, frame by frame.
Can you create Kevin Nash tearing his quad when he tries to do a big boot?
Yeah, you could even put in self damage.
Yeah, so Al did make one of my favorite moves, which is the botched moves.
Can I tell him? Can I tell him?
Do it.
I made Sid Vicious's kick off the top rope where he snapped his fucking leg in half.
You showed me that, and I was like, when you said I did Sid Vicious's turnbuckle kick from the top, and I was like, huh. Is that the one where he snapped? And before I could finish that thought, you sent me the clip, and sure enough, snaps his leg like rubber. I'm like, ah.
Oh yeah, there was that Aniplex thing going on. I forgot about that. I saw that in my recommendations when I was waiting for the stream to start.
Oh, I don't know if I care anymore.
I don't know. I'm really behind on anime. If I was more caught up, maybe I would follow that, but I'm really bad because, a little over a week ago, I beat Nocturne.
No, I did not catch Anime Expo. Fuck it. Who gives a shit? Life is meaningless. I'm in a really downer mood today, but yeah, I am kind of tempted to play Fire Pro, and I do want to play the general manager mode of that game, and it looks like a really fun game, but it sucks that it broke into this much DLC.
Yeah. I'm not seeing Ifrit in the chat, so I'm going to assume that his no buff run killed him.
Oh, okay.
Because I did finish Nocturne. I was way too cautious about the final fight because everyone's going, "Oh man, Lucifer's so hard. You gotta be prepared." And I spent a long time making a really overpowered team. I had let's see what my final team was. It was Demi-Fiend with Pierce and Freykugel, the best physical move in the game. I had a Beelzebub as my buffer. I had a Metatron as my buffer and healer. I had a Shiva with Pierce as my big damage guy, and then I had Pixie with Pierce as my healer. And I fought Lucifer. I thought Pixie was kind of low on SP for a bit, and I used an item to heal Pixie, but then the very next attack, Lucifer died. And I'm like, oh, that's it? That's the boss that people say is so hard?
Damn, you gangsta.
I just destroyed this one. Now, in the meantime, Gnarly posted his final video of his no buffs run, and he had to give up on Lucifer because it was just too ridiculous, and he was getting one-shotted nonstop.
To answer Carnage Rage's question, dude, I don't know shit about New Japan Pro Wrestling, dude.
Yeah.
The only things I know about New Japan Pro Wrestling is from what I've played in Yakuza 6 and Kiwami 2. That's it. That's fucking it. I should watch more New Japan Pro Wrestling, but they need some English commentators is what they fucking need.
I don't know. I like Yoshi a lot.
I probably would too.
Yes.
But I need commentators who can call the match a little bit better. I mean, I can't do it with Japanese commentators. It's not as fun. I can't get...
Yes.
Even with subtitles, it would be kind of weird.
No,
Oh,
I
we
have
got
my
18 viewers, man. Maybe it's because Big Al is putting all the asses in the seats. Whatever you do, do not go to our competitor because Big Al, who wrestled here as Big Al 2K6, apparently he's going to win the world title. That'll put some butts in the seats.
Yeah.
Oh
Yeah.
no! Oh, I was gonna poke Jason in the chest, and he was gonna fall over, and I do the pinfall for the main event.
You know what? I would be all for that.
Oh, finger put.
Commentary. Hey, and there's Ifrit.
Oh,
I resurrected him.
Oh, he's saying New Japan does have English commentaries. Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, by the way, Mask of the Phantasm is on Netflix.
Fuck. Okay.
One of the best fucking Batman films, dude. Yo, Nightmare.
Yeah.
Oh, you know what's on Hulu now that I've been watching while I'm working out?
Huh?
Mike Tyson Mysteries.
That show was great.
It is. Mostly because of Norm Macdonald as a fucking lecherous pigeon.
I completely forgot about that character.
I'm surprised because he's literally like either the first best or second best, depending on your viewpoints on Mike Tyson.
My knowledge of Mike Tyson Mysteries, I remember I watched it at my ex's house when we were drunk for a while, and that was like the only exposure I had. So it was kind of good memories because we binged like the entire first season on Christmas.
Oh, apparently I gotta get wait, before I say anything, I need to boot up Steam. Fred told me to check it.
I should probably check my
Remember,
Steam too.
I'm friends with his friend. His name is Alex Jones.
I love Alex Jones. Not that Alex Jones, but the other Alex Jones.
The one that showed up at the Them's Fighting Her stream going all,
That was my
retarded.
You're gonna turn the frickin' ponies gay.
But I'm telling you, Al, you do need to play Them's Fighting Herds because that game is really fun.
Damn, I got a lot of points in my Steam thing. I'd probably buy a couple games.
Yeah, you also gave me 100% orange juice, which I was so drunk I couldn't even pay attention playing it.
Yeah, sorry about that. I ruined the stream.
See, I don't know if that was you just releasing a boring game or just me just getting too hammered at the time.
That's fair.
And I've been tempted to do a Weeb and Gaming tomorrow evening, or I might just hang out in the Magus Society, which is our Discord group. Because I am tempted to stream Fissa North Star Lost Paradise now that I have a capture card again. Or I have one. And Big Al, you're probably going to like this because guess where I'm at in the game? Guess who I have to fight next?
Joggy?
Yup.
Yeah.
The next thing I have to do is fight Joggy. It is literally the next thing I have to do because I found him and he's saying meet me at the Coliseum, so that's where I'm at in the game. So that might be what I want to do next.
I was looking through my Steam right now and just checking a few things. Do you hate it when you remember really liking a game and you put a ton of time into it but you don't remember anything about it?
Mm-hmm.
Oh,
I have Lisa. I didn't even know that.
Okay, hold on. Apparently he gifted me the Fire Pro Wrestling games. He also gifted me Fire Promoter as a DLC.
Yeah, but I'm looking through my stuff and I'm like, wow, I got most of the achievements in Torchlight. I put in 40 hours in it. I fucking don't remember much about Torchlight.
Oh. Well, you're still doing better than most of these fucking YouTube reviews, not YouTube, these Steam reviews I see where people are like, so yeah, I put 750 hours into this game and,
It sucks.
yeah, exactly. I'm like, dude, why would you spend that much time and just say it's shit? Why would you do that to yourself?
Well, I know there's this one game in there. It says like 6,000 hours. It's like negative review. How do I turn this game off?
Yeah, Vicky, you need to watch more Genshiken. Episode 2 explains why people jerk off to cartoon characters.
Yeah.
It's
I don't remember that scene. Again, she can. I'm on episode like 5, and I haven't watched it in like a month.
It was that scene where Saki comes up to the club people. It was like in the second half of the second episode. after she got rejected because he wanted to go to a handshake event or whatever, and she's like, I found my boyfriend's stash of porn, but it was all like anime porn, and everyone's like, oh, that's not a big deal.
Yep, that part. Yep, she was right. Frickin' Marie Popo.
Oh man, like I said, Genshin Kid's amazing. I just wish it was I'm trying to accept this game. Why won't it let me accept it?
So I realized I'm downloading the Steam version of Wonderful 101, even though I probably won't play it on Steam because I also got the Switch version because I gave to the Kickstarter. Everyone play Wonderful 101. I think it is like probably Platinum's best game.
Trust me, that is on my fucking to-do list, at least by this year, because I definitely want to stream that sometime in the future. Okay, I'm going to install this game right fucking now.
Because, oh my god, Lappy is the best.
And you muted out when you said all that.
Sorry. Okay, so in Astral Chain, you work at the police station, and there's side quests where you have to dress as the police station mascot, who is a big Labrador wearing a police hat named Lappy. And you have to like go around giving people balloons and like solving people's problems, as well as engaging in combat in a mascot outfit that has its own moveset.
Wow, that reminds me of a side mission in Yakuza 6 where you play as a mascot in the local town.
Good.
I won't give away. There's 3 of those missions. I won't give away what you have to do Well, no, fuck it. I'm gonna give them away. He plays a mascot of a dude with an orange for a head. He does some poses. He tries to please some children. I love how the mission starts out too. The guy's like, oh, the guy who was supposed to be playing this mascot, he canceled at the last minute. Oh, what am I gonna do? If there was only someone who had a very tall, strong, muscular build can play this guy. And he just looks at Kiryu. The second mission, you had to like entertain a bunch of drunks at a small local bar while playing karaoke in that fucking costume. And then the third mission, he kind of did on his own in order to cheer a kid up. I won't give the details on that one because it's pretty heartwarming. All right. I'm trying to access my fucking gifts right now. I don't know why it won't let me.
You know I have it.
It's like shooting like water cutter jets at him, and it's one of the coolest scenes I've ever seen.
Oh. Okay. Well, I
like,
can't play Fire Promoter now.
Beautiful, and it's like, yeah, big Lupin energy.
And he wait, Champion Road Beyond. Champion Road Beyond, wrestler Morio Sumisu's life ended in tragedy at the height of his career. Now his son is set on his same path of glory, but can he find a way to top without following his father's haunt? Oh, Al, it's this story.
Yup.
And now he's also giving me the New Japan. Wow, thanks, Ifrit.
Yeah, nice.
All right, I might get the customize. I'm not good at customizing shit, but maybe one day. But you know what? Fuck it. I might do a Weeb Gaming on Fire Pro tomorrow. Who knows?
That'd be fun. I'd love to be a commentator.
Trust me, I tried to get into the PS2. What was the PS2 version game called? Fire Pro Wrestling World?
Returns.
I have that game. I tried it for a little bit and I'm like, it's no WCW NWO Revenge. Can I really get into this?
What could be?
I don't know. Def Jam Fight for New York, for one thing.
You know what? Yeah, you're right. God damn, that game is so good.
Dude, the WWF SmackDown games were even though they were developed under Ukes, they still had they had the same spirit. And you know what? I love Rumble Roses for PlayStation 2.
Ukes was a great developer. It's a shame they were just overworked and didn't get enough time to do anything.
I'll be right back, guys. I gotta use restroom.
Good idea.
Take care.
I was about to do that, but I'll hold it in.
Unfortunately, Carnage, I have yet to watch Primal by Gendy Tartakovsky, which stars the caveman.
I love Gendy. I really. It stars Caveman Nathan Explosion.
Well, no, I thought that was the caveman from that one episode of Dexter's Lab,
Oh fuck, you're right.
When he discovered fire, I thought that was what the
I forgot
inspiration
about
was.
that. Yeah, that makes sense.
Oh my god, dude.
Final episode going to be Dexter in that art style.
Oh man, I wish Dexter's Lab was still on Netflix because I watched some of those older episodes for old time's sake, and they were funnier than I thought they were.
Funny. Dexter is one of those shows that it's a very subtle sense of humor.
Like the episode where he tries to get some ice cream from the ice cream man.
That's one of my favorite episodes ever because he paid in pennies.
Yeah, well, the part where he thought he was hijacking the ice cream truck. It was the mailman truck. He's like, "Hey, Dex, oh, I'm sorry. I thought this was the ice cream truck. Oh, what do you know? It's not. Chase that ice cream truck. You got to be kidding, right?" And then they go through an epic chase through like a fucking hillside or something, and the driver's like, "Oh no," and then he drives off a cliff. It's just explosion off of the end. He falls to his death.
God, Dexter was so good. No, just yesterday, my friend was showing me some of her art, and apparently she practiced drawing eyes a lot, and we just burst into impromptu, "Aye, your eyes hypnotize."
Oh yeah, that song. Man, I wish I could fucking play Fire Pro tonight, but unfortunately, I have a fucking D&D session that is going nowhere.
I really want to play some D&D. I'm so in the mood for it.
I'm not because...
Yeah, Macaroon, sorry, we haven't watched Primal, so it just turned into talks about Dexter.
We're just remembering the good old days of Cartoon Network. Because here's the funny thing.
A lot of the shows are still good. I just haven't had time to watch them.
I still have episodes of Toonami recorded on VHS from 2001.
Damn.
And the reason why I did that was... Sorry, excuse me, guys. The reason why I did that was once a year, I probably told this story before, so I'm sorry if I'm repeating myself. Once a year, I had basic bitch made cable. Ever since my dad moved into my place when my mom passed away. He took away the cable box, which sucked because that gave us access to Cartoon Network. So for a couple of years, we were without Cartoon Network. But once every summer for like a week, they will allow the extra channels available for a week to kind of, as a free sample thing to entice people to upgrade their services and shit.
I love free trials.
So during 2000 or 2001, they were doing the same shit, and that was around the time when Dragon Ball Z was getting super fucking popular, as well as the rest of Toonami. And I was watching it at my friend's babysitter's house, and I was like, "Oh, what is this? What is this?" And blah blah blah. And then I was so interested. It was like it was helping me get into anime more because I was watching Dragon Ball Z and was like, "Yeah, that was a lot of fun." But this Tenchi Muyo thing, I like more. I don't know why, but this
the Sailor Moon thing, I'm down. It makes me feel funny, but I'm down with it.
I don't know why, but it makes my pee-pee hard. Anyways.
That's not all about Sailor Moon.
Well, that was years ago when I was 7 years old and I saw Sailor Jupiter. But anyways,
same here, bro.
She could suplex a motherfucker. Anyways, so I picked up some VHSs at a dollar store, and I was like, okay, you know what? I'm probably just going to record these episodes of Dragon Ball Z and Tenchi and whatever, and just have that last me for a year, whatever. And I noticed that the cable service thing was going on for a long, long time. And then I asked my brother, hey, when are they going to fucking cut this off? And my brother goes, what are you talking about? This is here to stay. Like, the cable bills are going to be bigger, but he's like, the cable bills are going to be bigger, but these channels are permanent. I was like, yes,
get it,
yeah. Oh Yeah, Outlaw Star. Yeah, that was around the time Outlaw Star was airing too. So yeah, it was worth it. I'm one of the crazier people in my fucking college anime club when I said that Outlaw Star to me is a much more enjoyable show than Cowboy Bebop, and everyone freaked out. And I'm like, look, I'm not saying Cowboy Bebop is a bad show. In fact, it's a fantastic show.
Yes,
but does Cowboy Bebop have a bestial tanned cat girl that's voiced by Rogue from X-Men? No, then Outlaw Star is superior. And yes, the English dub for Aisha Clan is the same voice actress as Rogue from X-Men, which is awesome.
It's good. I know you said Rogue, but for whatever reason, my brain went to Mystique.
Oh, well, kinda. She is her mother, I think.
Yeah, that's weird. I can't follow genealogy of comic book characters.
Wow,
so many of them are younger than their parents. I mean, older than their parents. Fuck.
I'm not expecting to play this game today, but I'm gonna check the download. What the hell? It should.
Yeah. I've been playing a bit of Devil Summoner, which I can see why people really want a sequel to that. Well, a sequel to Devil Summoner 2, because that game has like big Devil May Cry energy.
Hold on. Nightman says, Darkscream, why would you say something so controversial yet so brave?
Yeah, but so the thing is, I started playing Devil Summoner, and when I was hanging out with Al, I'm like, yo, you gotta watch the opening of it. It's just Lupin. And he agreed, so I'm happy he agreed, because he's the Lupin expert.
Wait, Devil Summoner 1 or 2?
I'm playing 1 right now.
Okay, because I have 2.
Yeah. I'll play 2 when I'm done, but there's like a lot of stuff in there, and I actually spoiled myself in the stupidest way.
What?
So, I was going like, okay, how old is Raido supposed to be? Because everyone keeps saying he's like a young kid and probably still...
Oh, man, you're dying now on me.
High school, but he can't... Wait, what the fuck? Raido Kuznova the 40th? Who's this? The final boss? God damn it! So I don't know what happens there, but I know the name of the final boss.
Only Vicky kind of respects me for my opinion on Outlaw Star when it comes to it being superior to Cowboy Bebop. Cameron wants to send me to horny jail over my fucking...
really bad.
Oh, well, apparently Cameron wants to send me to horny jail because of my fucking childhood crush on Sailor Jupiter. I was 7 years old at the time. If anything, she needs to go to jail. I was the one underaged.
God of War 2018, I watched a playthrough, and it's good. I like it. It actually redeemed Kratos as a character for me. Because I fucking hated Kratos.
Yeah, I think we might be losing connection. Well, because of this download. Oh, no, wait. The download speed's picking up again. Like I said, I don't know if I'll...
There you go, yeah.
I might stream that... I might stream that tomorrow evening if everyone else is down. I know Tom hasn't been saying anything. I don't even know he's in the stream. I know Luca's in the stream because she said something earlier.
I was going to the bathroom a while. I really got to go.
Outlaw Star and Tenchi Muyo crossover will work. Well, they're both space operas, so kinda.
Yeah. Is Tenchi Muyo a space? Oh no,
yeah, it is.
Like I said, Tenchi Muyo and Yu Yu Hakusho confused constantly.
We're reconnected. Sorry guys. I need a fucking longer Ethernet cable's what I fucking need. Whoop. We're here. Yeah, I need like a very long Ethernet cable. Is what I fucking need. Cause I could plug it in to the Ethernet cable I have right now.
Right.
But I'm very comfortable on my futon, so I don't want to do that. Yeah. So where were we? We were talking about... Oh, yeah. I love ships that have waterfalls and gardens inside them. I don't know why, but I like that. So the Jirayan ship, the Jirayan aesthetic in Tenchi Muyo, I like those ship designs. at least interior wise. Same with the Kataro ship from Outlaw Star that Asia Clan was piloting at one point. I just, having a nice little waterfall, I think it'll be relaxing. I couldn't get into Kenshin Knight, man. I really couldn't. I was told that Kenshin was this cool, badass killer, and then I see this anime, he's a pussy little fucking wussy ass pacifist.
Doesn't kill anybody. Honestly, the live action Kenshi movies are great. At least the first one is. The first one has probably one of my favorite moments in all of cinema.
Macaron, you should probably not watch it as a harem anime. You should watch it as a sci-fi adventure anime because Tenchi gets all the penis and whether damn you alcohol. Hang on. Let me rewind that again. By the way, is Al still here?
Yeah, he came back.
Jesus, yeah, you're a great contribution to the stream. Let me fucking tell you.
Hey, we lost like 5 viewers. Now he's back, so we should be getting. Oh no, we lost 2 more viewers. Shit. You're welcome. Al, leave again.
Tenchi brings in all the pussy, but really, Tenchi also has cool ass lightsabers and space battles and all that shit, and really cool ass waifus. So.
Yeah. I gotta watch.
I didn't watch Geminar. I actually didn't. I actually don't like watching anything after Tenchi Forever, which is why I'm skeptic on the newest Tenchi series that somebody told me about last episode of Weeb and Talking. I'm just. I don't know. I like the early stuff, but the later stuff has been kind of poo poo. That's what bugs me. Oh, what the? Oh,
yes. I just to go back on a dumb thing for a second. Al, I showed you the opening of Devil Summoner. Isn't that like some really big Lupin energy?
So, okay.
Like, it's very Meiji era, right? But like, didn't that actually get you hyped even though you would never like the game if you played it? That's why I want a third one so bad, like made by Platinum. Unfortunately, they're owned by Tencent now, so there's probably not. It's not likely that Platinum's going to be making any more guns for hire type games like Nier Automata for a while.
I hate that, and I also hate the fact that SNK is also owned by Tencent, if I'm not mistaken. By the way, I saw the Fio meme.
Wait, the one where she just looks like Futaba?
Keep in mind, Fio is there have in that character select profile.
Yeah, the stream died.
Did it?
I think it might be back.
Wait.
I think it came back.
Wait, not
okay,
anymore.
Cool. So Nightman, if you missed anything, we're talking about how Fio looks like Futaba.
Hey, yeah, we were talking about
So Best Girl looks like Best Girl.
Yeah, what? Nothing wrong with that. Like, I always play as Fio ML Slug.
Al, who's your favorite Persona 5 girl? You're not allowed to say you didn't play the game. You have to just answer.
Futaba.
Because you don't know anybody else, do you?
No!
You just know me going, yo, Futaba's the best! She says keck and rips into this asshole. It's like, oh my god, I never heard anyone say keck in a normal conversation. You're such an NPC loser. Love Futaba.
Man, fucking Persona 5 Royal needs to make a goddamn Switch port so Al could get off his lazy ass and experience the game.
I don't know. Al, are you that big on turn-based RPGs?
Not super huge in it, no.
Okay.
Well, no, I still recommend it to him because before Persona 4, I wasn't big into turn-based RPGs, and I fell in love with that fucking game.
That's true.
I'm still going to recommend it to him. Well,
Donkey hates everything.
No, he doesn't. He doesn't hate The Last of Us 2, apparently.
Yeah, except for that. Oh, Donkey. He doesn't hate Big Yoshi either.
Big Yoshi.
Yeah, Metal Slug 7. That needs to make a port soon.
I
want to play as Leona so badly.
Okay, Al, no offense, but even though I think Makoto's worst girl, I think you would like Makoto.
Oh my god. He's got that kind of kink, does he?
Because she's the Fist of the North Star girl.
Oh, okay.
I know I sent you the footage of her doing the Fist of the Phantom Thieves finisher.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, so I figure you would love Makoto for that reason.
Hell yeah.
Honestly, I am fine with, no, the thing I post to piss people off is, why does everybody want Persona 5 on Switch? It already came out, and then I post Tokyo Mirage Sessions.
Oh my god, this Devil Summoner opening does look fucking like Lupin.
I told ya!
But here's the thing, Raido Kuzunoha is Zenigata.
What? You cut out there.
I said Raido Kuzunoha is more like Zenigata.
Oh yeah, very much. I think his boss is more like Lupin.
Oh, okay.
And it's pretty great here seeing a clearly Japanese game with a localization that makes everyone sound like noir detectives. Like, you got your boss just going like, this is like, oh, these damn dames over here. Jimmy, what are you saying wow to? Me doing the Tokyo Mirage Sessions thing?
I don't know, man. That game looks like anime high school bullshit. Why can't it be anime college bullshit? Or anime adulthood bullshit like fucking Agretzko.
Because there's not enough free time in adulthood and college to actually do metaverse shit. They're all gonna be tired. It's like, oh, you got out of class. You're too tired to go fight shadows.
Dude, that is bullshit. I've been a college student for 5 fucking years, and let me tell you, that shit is exaggerated. I had so much free time, and I was barely that tired. Oh, I don't know what that's like, but fuck them. Let's make a Japanese anime set in an American university where you're allowed to slack off and order at a Quiznos that's 5 minutes away from where you live.
I don't know. I just want the anime characters to eat burgers all day. And yeah, I have played Blaze. It's been a while.
Don't watch Master of Martial Arts because even though it has that, it's a shitty anime. Ryoko's hotter than Erd. Fuck you. Anyone here play Blaze Blue? I don't anymore. That game got way too bullshit for me.
My mom sent me another Bible video. I'm sick of this. She sends me one every day.
Man, fuck the Bible. You don't need.
Agreed.
The Bible's outdated.
Sorry.
The Bible's outdated, man. It's up.
The last 4 games I've played involve me killing God.
That too. Yeah, I don't.
Wait, no, Shishante didn't involve killing God. Okay, so the thing is, I love Half Genie Hero. Seven Sirens is a good game, but I think it's weaker than Half Genie Hero.
Yeah, I know it's trying to be a Metroidvania or some shit.
Because the problem is, Half Genie Hero, you select the world you go to, and it's really easy to find whatever you missed. But because Seven Sirens is a Metroidvania, it says, oh, you're missing one nugget in the entire world. Where are you going to find the final nugget to get the true ending? It's like, fuck you. I'm going to look it up on YouTube, and I did. I beat the game like 98%, and I'm just missing nuggets, and I hate it, because they're hard to find.
Remember Big Al's Nuggets of Wisdom video?
Yeah, I did. I remember that.
I never saw this one.
I can't even remember what was in it.
Okay, so Vicky, here's how I got into hentai. So I learned that a lot of my fetishes aren't properly represented in live-action media, so I had to resort to hentai.
My fetishes are still not being represented, so I can't get into hentai.
Not enough muscular girls?
Muscular or chubby.
Dude, I can point to a bunch of hentai artists.
Well, yeah, there's probably some there's probably some doujin artists. Yeah, I found those, but I mean like animated.
Oh, animated hentai is shit. The problem is that they can't find it's that in order to get animated, you have to have widespread appeal, so it's never niche. It's always the most vanilla bullshit, and I hate it. That's why I'm a big fan of doujin.
By vanilla, you mean like the darkest, creepiest shit ever that makes me uncomfortable. It doesn't get my pee hard at all.
Okay, that's sometimes. If it's a wide range of niche, then yeah, that'll do it, because they can charge as much as they want. Speaking of charge as much as they want, my Interspecies Reviewers Blu-ray came in the other day.
How'd that go?
The Blu-rays are great. I just can't. There's no subtitles, so. But fuck it, I got a bunch of really cool extras with it. I got storyboards, my Aloe figure.
Oh well, maybe when Funimation released. Oh.
Funimation, even if they did stick with it, wouldn't have done a good job, and it wouldn't have come with an Aloe figure.
That is so fucking true.
Aloe best girl.
Anyone heard of this one called Viable Black or Triangle Blue? Never heard of them. Not a hentai expert. I'm pretty vanilla and kind of a wuss when it comes to hentai.
That's fine. Okay, so generally, I like happy endings in like a lot of them. Like I like the wholesome stuff.
Me too. Just like Insane Clown Posse.
Yep, they're very wholesome.
Weirdly enough, I mean, the only reason why Violent J is putting off fursuit is because his fucking daughter's a furry.
Yeah, I was just gonna say that his daughter's a furry, and he is so supportive. He made a video series to call out a fursuit distributor that sold a terrible suit to his daughter, and like he made a video called "Don't Get Snaked," which is to call attention to people who scam people online, and then tried to advertise the one who made a good fursuit for her. But now Violent J has his own fursuit. And it's kind of adorable.
I'm gonna fucking show people this image of Violent J's fursuit because it's actually
so cute.
You can actually recognize him because they managed to like emulate his face paint.
Yep. I was wondering why I was tipsy. I thought I was on my second beer. I'm on my third.
Oh,
what? A common mistake.
Yep. Yeah, this is pretty strong beer too.
I'm not even finished.
Talkin can attest how strong that shit is.
I'm not even finished with my second daiquiri because it's like 44 ounces. But here's the
daiquiris are huge, man.
Here's the kicker: the daiquiri I was drinking before, which was like 32 ounces because they have a discount special. I was chugging that thing fast because I needed to get home as quickly as possible to catch the stream and shit because, I don't know, I was thinking maybe I should shower or whatever. It was pretty wet outside, so. But anyways, man.
You don't need to shower when you don't leave the house.
Well, okay. I don't want to put any lewd images in the minds of our female demographic right now, but
Don't do it, you coward.
I am shirtless. Doing the stream right now. Don't say that. Now it's gonna look like a yaoi image in these fucking idiots.
I'll take off your shirt, damn it.
Yeah, do it or I'll fucking find that old photo of yours with that when you were shirtless. So yeah, this is Violent J from the Insane Clown Posse, and this is his persona. You can totally tell it's him.
It's great.
Wait,
Incredible.
Let me lower it. Okay.
Just a bunch of shirtless guys sitting 500 miles away, so it's not gay.
God damn it.
Oh, you're kissing a girl? That's so gay.
All girls are is semen that's been aged like 20 years.
Oh, I'm not insulting the fursuit. I'm just laughing at the fact that Violent J, the Violent J, is in a fursuit.
Yeah.
And objectively speaking,
Oh, please tell me he has the makeup on underneath the mask, so he takes off the helmet, and it's just Violent J in his makeup.
Oh my god, him and Shaggy should just get in fursuits and do a concert
Oh,
like
I
that.
love
It would
it.
be the funniest fucking thing ever. I'd watch that.
Okay, we need a name for them. Oh,
Insane furry posse.
I know, but I'm trying to think of something close. The insane clown paw C.
God damn it. Fucking Christ.
You know what? I think Violent J in a fursuit needs to go on our wall. That needs to be a mainstay.
I might need a fucking refill for this. Do I think Rosario Vampire needs a reboot? I don't fucking know. I don't watch that anime.
Okay, so the thing is, I was friends with a dude who really liked Rosario Vampire, and he cosplayed one of the characters that's only in the manga. Maybe it needs a reboot, because I don't like when shows like have an anime and then it ends before they can explore the entire storyline that's in the manga. So maybe Rosario Vampire needs a brotherhood.
Yeah, I'm gonna see if I can find that Buff Corky meme.
No, Macaroon, we are not in the fursuit. If I was in a fursuit, it would be the worst thing ever. Because my fursona is horrible and I made him that way on purpose. So, my ex is a pretty good artist and we're still very good friends, and she drew me in my fursona that I said, make me a squid horse dog with a kilt.
I'm trying to find...
Right.
Are you familiar with the Buff Corgi meme? You guys are.
Yeah, he's playable in Fight of Animals.
Well, I'm trying to find this one particular meme. I think it was shared on Twitter, but that was like weeks ago, so there's no way I can fucking find it right now. But the Buff Corgi, he's like dressed in fucking Mobile Suit Gundam armor, RX-78, and he says, "Oh, the company's only gave me enough money to produce 39 episodes. I'm gonna ask for more." And then the fucking wimp corgi next to him, I think he was like wearing a SAO wig or something. He's like, I only have 12 episodes and I don't even cover the entire novel. That's pretty much the problem with anime, the way that they're handling their bullshit nowadays.
Okay, so my favorite variant of Cheems and Buff Doge is angels in the Bible have like covered in eyes and like glowing. Be not afraid. It's like angels in media. I'm baby. I'm seeing if I can find the fursona my ex drew of me. She made me a badge of him too, and I lost it during the move, and I feel terrible. I can find it somewhere if I keep looking. I know it, but yeah.
I remember sharing you this Buff Doge meme where one of the Buff Doge has that like old ass sculpture of this one like full figured woman. He's like, I worship the goddess Dionysus, the goddess Venus represents fertility. And then next to him is another Buff Doge, and it's a figure of fucking Super Pacheco eating a hot dog, and he goes, lol, same.
I love that one, and they're both muscles.
And the best part is, I have that exact same figure of Pacheco. Yeah, dude, she looked thicker than ever when in that figurine, man. I bought that shit in a heartbeat.
I forgot I have a saved image of that pumpkin from Pumpkin World going, no, I don't want that.
No, I haven't watched Code Lyoko. I'm not Windsor.
What?
No, I haven't watched Code Lyoko. I'm not Windsor.
Code Lyoko. No, yeah, I haven't seen that. I was trying to think some kind of dim foreheads.
Yeah.
I know they really like showing that one girl in underwear.
They really do. She's like the oldest one who's at like 15.
Fuck. But damn, that's fucked up. You just put the whole fucking stream to a halt saying that too.
In what, the Lyoko or
Yeah. Yeah,
Eh.
you did.
whatever? Oh, here it is.
You ruined
Here's-
my stream. You made it creepy
Okay,
and weird and
I
uncomfortable.
the persona
Whatever.
that she makes. I love him and he's horrible. And I remember I got a cost estimate for making a suit like this from somebody and said that would be like $3,000.
I'm from Japan. Are you really never heard of that channel growing up? Wait, what channel?
What? Congrats, yeah! I love killing streams. I'm drunk.
Same here, bruh. You know who's
Dude,
not drunk? Big Al.
I have a bottle of Midori in my fridge that nobody at the party drank, so I'm gonna probably chug that myself.
Amazing.
You think you're still gonna you think Kanika Man will actually get a fucking... I just want Discotheque to release the series on DVD and Blu-ray subtitled. I don't even need an English dub because nobody's going to do it because there's a fucking...
Justice.
There's a fucking quote-unquote good Nazi in that fucking anime.
Yeah. Hey, JoJo got a dub and it has that.
Stroheim!
No, von Stroheim. But he's only in there for a little bit. Like, isn't Bracken Jr. like in there for a good while?
Bracken Jr.'s in there for a while.
Yeah, he's in there for like the entire fucking series.
Yeah.
Eil. Brooklyn. Eil. Brooklyn.
He's got a banging theme song though.
Yeah,
Of course he would.
Alright. Fucking murdered the stream.
A good Nazi.
So he's a dead Nazi, because that's the only good Nazi.
Christ.
Oh god, oh no. I'm just okay. I had the worst image in my head, which is, man, fuck Nazis, and then another dude like, yeah, I agree, and just posting like Lolly Hitler from that one anime book of like lolly dictators.
Oh no.
Oh, that's even worse. Go to jail.
I hate that like a lot of them are actually cute. It's upsetting.
You know what would be really hilarious?
What?
If there was like an animation studio that just recreated the Hitler is mad meme from Downfall. And it's just Hitler Chan. We can resurrect that meme so good.
Right.
I would love just to see that done by an anime studio, man. I never seen Downfall. I don't know if it's a good movie.
You know what?
Or not.
That would. You know what? That would be perfect for EVO's cancellation. Hitler could be like, "All right, I can't wait to see them's fighting herds on EVO." My Führer, EVO's announced its cancellation today after a couple is pulled out over the allegations. There won't be any EVO this year.
That meme was completely killed by copyright strikes.
Oh no, there's some people who are trying to keep the dream alive.
Good, they're heroes.
Don't worry.
Okay, Sayaka, I've watched BoJack Horseman, all of it, and
Same.
I've watched season 3 of Rick and Morty. I haven't seen like any of the seasons past that. I watched the episode where Morty became Akira, but that was the last episode I saw.
What the fuck is this?
What? Oh, the thing I sent you, that was the first persona my ex drew.
Oh. Ew.
I loved him.
Why I look like a warhog? That's terrible.
He's a horse dog squid. I don't remember where the tusks came from, honestly.
Sir, are you sure that's a warhog? Looks more like a puma to me. Griff, look at this vehicle. There's tusks on it. What other tusks? What other
When
animals have
I
tusks
was
on
a
it?
young warthog!
A walrus, sir? Didn't I just tell you stop making up animals, Griff?
Making Judge Dredd on YouTube. Give me the Amherst.
Nice. Let's just hope those people aren't fucking sexual deviants, and then you're good.
Oh, everybody.
Because all I'm thinking about is, oh my god, what's next? Games done quick?
Games Done Quick is exposed, and it turns out it turns out that that Chibi Demix is the one person who has done like the least or some shit. Al lives in his shit over there. It's like, yeah, he sent dick pics to a minor, but like turns out everyone else raped a minor or something. So then Chibi becomes the head of Games Done Quick.
Oh, what a horrible fate!
I would prefer if you'd be quiet.
Speaking of that moment, there was a Twitter that was made called "Characters Who Suffered Worse Than Ellie."
I remember.
And the fucking guy who did the LP where Demix is watching was put on that. I shared it to Al. It was funny as hell.
Al, I showed that to Genevieve yesterday, and she lost her shit.
Good.
Man, I love the fact that Demix was trying to expose you, but the worst he could say is, "Well, he was kind of a dick in college."
Hey,
yeah,
your dick you showed to an underage girl, Demix.
Okay, so I suppose I'm on the spot now and have to explain some things.
Sorry.
Yes, were you a dick at college?
Yeah.
Were you a dick in college, Al, to this piece of shit person?
Okay, so here's the thing. I wanted, Demix came out with this big fucking Me Too thing where he posted all the traumatic things that he's been through, and I'm not gonna, doubt what he's been through,
But I think I'm gonna say he probably deserved most of them.
Well, one of them was sexual assault.
I apologize.
Yeah, well, dude, one of them was he was forced to go down to someone. That's kind of fucked up.
Okay, that's shitty. No, I was talking about the PewDiePie.
Oh yeah, the PewDiePie thing where PewDiePie made a video about him, and then he sent all his fans after Chibi.
Wasn't that kind of shitty? Because PewDiePie has shitty fans.
Yeah.
And apparently, that made Adam suicidal, and he came out with all this stuff on this big Twitter thing, and then he had one or two whole paragraph, only one or two paragraphs of me, and
the most supportive person in his life.
Yeah, the most supportive person in his entire fucking life, and
Carnage, we're not going to talk about Vic Mignogna because we will all yell at each other for 3 hours if that happens.
Same here. Yeah, please.
Okay, we're going to move on.
So let me continue.
Yeah.
So he comes out with this whole how do you do, all the shit that he's been through, and one of them was me. And when you read what he says about me, it is impossibly tame compared to all the other shit that he said.
Al's one of those people who's never non-supportive of people. It takes a lot to get on Al's bad side, and if you do, you really fucked up.
Okay, so basically, what it boils down to, the bombshell that he dropped about me is, I was kind of a dick in college. I was kind of a dick to him. That's basically. It was kind of the long and short of it, and then and of course he embellished it with bullshit. I made a rumor about him raping somebody.
That's not true.
Huh?
That's not true that you made that rumor.
That doesn't sound like you at all.
No.
Al doesn't have the follow through to start a rumor.
Yeah. I hear a lot of rumors, and maybe I'll talk about it, but I try not to start rumors. Yeah. But no, he goes through all this shit, and Kiwi Farms was talking about it, and I'm pretty sure everybody in the chat knows what Kiwi Farms is at this point.
I don't know if everyone knows the chat is, but I am familiar with Kiwi Farms. It's basically a a forum that covers lolcows. I've read
Exactly. Yeah.
I've read some posts on DSP. I've read some posts on Spoonie, who is labeled by Kiwi Farms as a more insufferable DSP, and as well as Yandere Dev. So I am familiar with them. So
Chibi Necodemics has 65 pages dedicated to him.
that is tame compared to the things I've listed. So
yeah,
he's lucky.
Here's the thing: so this happens to be a person that me and Al both knew in real life.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Yeah, and I don't want God, I hate this. I don't want to be salty about this. Like I can't help because I kind of knew, like in my heart of hearts, I knew he was gonna pull something like this. Like, you know what I mean? Like I knew deep down that he was probably gonna come out and try to slander me in some way. You know,
I feel like I knew the darker side of him at GoDaikoCon.
Like, well, you can explain that in a minute. Okay. But I still can't help but feel like, you know, after all I've done for you, this is how you repay you. Like, that's kind of how I feel right now. Because, like, whether you know what? I'm just going to say what I said to one of the people on Kiwi Farms, because he, like, I found out. Keep in mind, Adam blocked me on Twitter, so I didn't even know he was talking about me until other people started mentioning my name, which flagged me on Twitter. So I'm like, what the fuck is he talking about? Because I can't see any of Adam's posts. I'm just seeing people reply to it, and it's a bunch of people from Kiwi Farms giving him shit. And I'm like, okay,
which is kind of hilarious.
And I'm like, okay, what's this all about? And then I found out. So anyway. So this is basically what I say to the guy, and this is somebody who's followed me for like since I started YouTube. So I said, so just so you know, I can't see any of his posts. Blah blah blah. He blocked me shortly after I confronted him about sending dick pics to someone who is legally a minor. Mm-hmm. I'm just watching the shit show at this point. And I said this. I said, seeing that the only damning thing he says about me was he was a dick in college, I really felt no need to like dignify it with like a video or a response or anything, because it's nothing damning really.
No.
And I said, I will admit,
doubt it.
I will admit that I might have been a little too harsh in hindsight back then, but I treated
him at all.
I said, I treated him no different than anyone else I knew. Harmless banter and ball busting. If anybody who hangs out with me will know, yeah, I'm a dick. But like,
honestly, I've never said a bad thing about me, which is kind of shocking because I have a lot of terrible things about myself.
So like, okay, so but what his sycophants don't realize is that without me in his life, he wouldn't have food, he wouldn't have a ride, or he wouldn't even have a fucking friend. Yeah. I drove his dumbass to job interviews. I fed him food with my own money without asking for anything in return. Ribbing aside, I treated that little useless fuck like a brother. Whether he realizes or not, I was the best friend he could ever have, and at times, the only friend. Mm-hmm. I was the only one who stood by his side at times because his constant fuck-ups drew everyone else away. And I'll be honest, well, you know, I said I kind of expect him to do that. Every time I stood up for him, whenever he did anything stupid, he would almost immediately follow with something worse. Simply being around him made people look at me like I was a moron.
I know a very specific example of that one.
So yeah, let's see. It's just funny because after coming out with everything in that twit longer, Big Al was a dick to me in college seems impossibly tame in comparison to all the other accusations he's thrown at other people. Yeah. The straw that broke the camel's back was the dick pic thing. And, you know, maybe in hindsight, I probably should have talked to him in person, you know, kind of quote unquote be the bigger man. But no.
Better if you're sending dick pics to a minor, I don't think you deserve better.
So anyway,
he kind of semi-confessed it. So,
Oni, why would you think 2020 would be better for anything?
Well, to be honest, I'm with Oni on this one. I wanted 2020 to be the year to
I wanted 2020 to be better, but it proved itself to be the worst.
So, Jason, elaborate about GoDaikoCon with Chibi and When I mentioned, everyone looked at me like I was an asshole just for hanging out with him.
Wait. Before you do that,
Okay.
I need to use the restroom real quick because I want to hear this. So,
Okay.
BRB.
You already know about OsakaCon, so I'm gonna talk about the OsakaCon incident.
Okay. Sure. Okay. Go ahead.
Yeah.
But I can hear you from the bathroom, so it's fine. My TV's way too loud.
Okay. So for those who don't know what Osaka, and Adam actually did mention this in his post on Twitter, but in true Chibidagodemics fashion, it doesn't tell the whole fucking story. So here's what happened. Years ago, when I was still in college, when I was still in community college, there was an anime club, and this is really how I got my start into liking anime and going to conventions and shit. So we had this great idea, and by the way, we didn't consult Adam about this at all. Me and the rest of the anime club were like, hey, why don't we try and turn the college into a convention? And believe it or not, that wasn't really a thing at the time. You didn't have universities and college campuses being turned into conventions at that point. So we were going to be kind of like a trailblazer. So we were going to call it OsakaCon. So we got a basic website together. We had all our info on it, and believe it or not, one of the members at the time, John, actually got some pull, and he was actually able to get Sunrise and what's that?
Is that the John that I know?
Yes.
Oh no, that's another thing that I'm not going to bring up. But continue.
So anyway, somehow he was able to get the dubbing companies for Sunrise for Gundam and mech shows to have we got their blessing for streaming rights, and we were gonna have local local industry guests from the Midwest, and as embarrassing as this sounds, I was going to be a guest because at the time I had a pretty big following on YouTube.
And I was very devoted following, and I'm actually very impressed at how committed your fans are to you. I can only hope to get that much.
Yeah, to this fucking day, I would go to conventions and people would be like, "Holy shit, it's Big Al!" It's crazy.
I love meeting your fans, even though I don't get along with a lot of them.
But so anyway, so we bring this up. We talk to each other, and we're talking about, all right, so we have to wait for things to finalize before any of us ever talk about what's going on, and then we glare at Adam while saying this, and we tell him, Adam, Adam, we need you to understand this very clearly. Do not talk about this. Do not blab about this. Don't even think about it until everything is set in stone and finalized. Don't even look at the website. Don't do anything. And what does he do?
The opposite.
He does the complete opposite of that, and he releases one of the most infamous videos of our little YouTube community.
Now,
called.
Oh,
what's up?
Finish the sentence.
I said one of the most infamous videos in our little niche YouTube community called "Come to OsakaCon."
All right.
And
now,
were you gonna say something?
Okay. During that time, and this is from an outsider's witness. This was before we even knew each other, but I was still subscribed to you and been watching your work, as well as the rest of the ranting communities. During that time, you went on a hiatus because apparently there was some fracturing going on between you and some of the other people in the circle because of some shit that I won't go into for personal reasons.
Mm-hmm.
Now, I found out about Come to OsakaCon via random DCE. No, not random DCE. It might have been Boomstick. It's one of those.
I think it was Boomstick. I think it was Boomstick. I know James. He had his fun with the memes.
And I didn't. I know of Demix from the Brawl vlog you guys did, but I didn't recognize him immediately.
All 15 parts of it.
But But I saw that video and go, man, what a cringy motherfucker. Oh, wait, that's Big Al's friend. And then over time, I've been seeing more OsakaCon memes. And then Jet Droid Monkey was invented, which was kind of an unrelated thing, but still related. I'm not going into details in that because it would take us off the interstate. But I remember this one video where the OsakaCon was like advertising its website and setting some rules. And you're gonna fucking love Darkness to Curse for this one, Big Al. Because the video was only up there for like an hour or two, but I was able to catch it. But they were saying stuff like, oh, no heavy objects. And every time there's sound something that's either big or heavy, Darkness to Curse would say, sorry, Al. Basically making fat jokes at your fucking expense.
Don't trust me. I know of the video. I've seen it, and I have absolutely no ill will because that was like 10 years ago.
Well, Darkness is still a prick nowadays, from what I've been told. So, plus he made fun of a dude for having leukemia, and I was actually there to witness that. So,
well, I don't really talk to the guy, so I wouldn't know. So
I don't either, but fuck him anyways. The 2 calls I got into, it was an unpleasant experience. So. Well, the ones that you weren't involved in, but I saw it and I was like, wow, that is some, and then of course there was the John meme and all that shit, and I was like, whoa, okay, is there friction going on between you and Al, whatever? And then I managed to befriend you because, going back to Darkness, I did a fucking commentary on his shit. And then you and Boomstick were able to be friends with me at the exact same time. And that's how I got involved in the community.
To sum it up, guys, shit went down.
Shit went down hard. But if it weren't for that shit going down, I wouldn't be involved in this community.
It was like, none of us were like vocal about that shit, but like we had, like, at that time we had a fallout with James and his friends, and I mean I think people knew, and I never like brought it up in like videos and shit because I was trying to quote unquote be the better person, but that's water under the bridge. That's like ancient history, fucking 10 years ago. But anyway, as a result of that video of Adam dressing up as a shitty version of L in fucking flannel pajamas and highlighter paint under his eyes for the bags, and him saying, come to OsakaCon, it will truly be great. Oh, my phone's ringing, it's my friend Light. He told me we should go to OsakaCon. It will be truly great. And that like kick-started his career as a fucking lolcow. But anyway, as a result of that video, which keep in mind, he posted the website we specifically told him not to even look at because it wasn't finished. You know, and it was unlisted for a reason so that people can't find it. And you know, as a result of that, people on our anime club got death threats. My friend John, at the time, and his sister got death threats. I think one of us got pizza bombed. Like, it was crazy.
Oh,
it was,
no. How dare you send us all these pizzas that I totally won't eat?
Surprisingly, you want to know what the most surprising thing of it is? I didn't get doxxed. I didn't get pizza bombed. I didn't get a single hate mail on my fucking...
Al's been immune to every controversy for his entire career.
And you were like the most public figure, too.
I know, because I
had my name and shit out there.
Nobody cares.
like I had my full name and shit attached to certain things, and I've never been doxxed in my fucking life. Even during the freaking Konjobi thing, where apparently he knew where everyone lived and shit. I was like, how the fuck did I remain unscathed throughout all that shit?
Please tell me someone slapped Demix across the face after all that shit.
Oh, we pretty much did. Like, and you know what? I know somebody's gonna be like, well, that's not fair. That's not fair to Demix because, you know, he didn't directly do all that. You know?
No.
Like,
it still doesn't change the fact that he said, hey, we're not ready. There's a
It
reason.
doesn't change the fact that we told him not to do it and he did it.
There's a reason why there are things called non-disclosure agreements whenever a voice actor or something, signs up for a project, because they have to be secretive about, because things change over time during the pre-production phase. So, if you're wondering why your favorite voice actor isn't talking about a sequel to a game that hasn't been localized, is because they're probably signing a fucking NDA and they can't say anything until a trailer comes out or whatever.
So, anyway, one of the things
Matt only recently did the scale down video.
One of the things that ended up happening is that one of my friends at the time got turned into a meme, and it wasn't John. I think his name was Eric, but he turned into what was now known as the bobbing man, where it would be a blank screen, and then his face would like keyframe from the bottom. He would say something wacky, and then keyframe out of the frame.
Wait, I thought that was meme. John.
That was the meme, and Boomstick made a version of it.
That's John. It's not Eric, it's John. You told me it was John like 5,000 times. Oh yeah,
that's right. I could keep in mind this was like over 10 years ago, so I could be remembering shit. But anyway, Boomstick made a version where he pops up, screams, "I'm gonna rape you," and then pop down. And as a result of that video, John, a different John, who was going to have a job. He was going to have a career in like tech something to do with computers. But his superiors were like, "Hey, listen, I know we were supposed to interview you, but we can't hire you because you're associated with a rapist."
Yep.
And I confronted Boomstick about that. And he's like, "No, fuck you, freedom of speech. I didn't do anything."
Well, he won't fucking say that shit now, because unfortunately social media has been integrated into everyone's real life, that even something that you probably did 10, 20 years ago that probably isn't really all that offensive, and you were probably a dumbass teenager at the time, you're going to have to fucking live with it, and you're probably going to end up losing your job because of it. So
there's the reason that I use.
I hate to say this. I hate to say this, but the internet is very serious business now. It is.
Yeah. But yeah,
most people I know don't remember my real last name anymore.
But yeah. So that's the story of OsakaCon and how a single person managed to damage the entire reputation of a small community college.
That sucks because I did some shit to my college. I fucking showed them both episodes of Puni Puni Poemi, and I was the one who voted for us to watch a hentai, and our anime club is still thriving.
Oh yeah. So Jason, now that Dark Scream is here, why don't you tell the good folks listening about Chibi at GodakuCon and the specific incident of me looking like a jackass by defending him?
Okay. So only one I can really think. So, okay, again, the point where I'm like, okay, this person's probably a controversy magnet was at Godaiko, where he just approached me and goes, "Man, I'm going through some hard stuff right now. Everyone's saying I'm a pervert because I answered the door in my underwear and stayed there too long in front of one of my guests," or something like that. Because I remember that was one of the first times I've seen him get into trouble. And my whole realization was, dude, just put on pants. Well, it's not that hard.
Or here's a better idea. Like, don't open the door entirely. Just fucking open it a little bit and peek your head out and go, "Can I help you?"
I don't even answer the door shirtless lately. Like, because I'm at home working in pajamas all day, I just wrap a towel around myself to answer the door. I get a lot of knocks at my door, people wanting to mow my lawn and shit. But the one in particular, which I'm not sure if I should really say this, but Al, you can stop me at any time. Are you okay with me telling the funeral story?
Fuck it, do it. Just do it.
Oh, I think I heard about this. But tell the story anyways, because it's great for the chat.
Okay, just drink a little bit. I'm pretty tipsy. So
same here.
And I'll fill in if you get details wrong.
Okay, so when Adam's father passed away like way too young, honestly. And
the brain aneurysm.
Yeah, so he never approved of his like weebness. Like, was never big into anime, never all that supportive of all that.
He was like blue collar, pull yourself up from your bootstraps kind of guy.
Yeah, just keep quiet about your interests. Your hobbies aren't important. Just
constantly disappointed in his son.
Yes, and when he passed away, Adam decided he was going to make a video tribute to his father. And at the funeral said, hey, I made something in his memory. Everybody come on in and watch it. And people gathered in the room, Al included, because he was invited, because Al was like a supportive friend at the time. And Adam puts on a Bleach AMV that he made. And played in complete seriousness without understanding how embarrassing the situation was, as Al got embarrassed on behalf of the person he was trying to support. He could just tell him, please turn that off, because it was kind of his moment.
Alright. So, I'm going to fill in some details here.
Yeah, please do.
Because I was there, and
oh no, he broke Will!
Oh no. Okay, so here's the thing, and this is one of the things. This is why that that call out post to me pissed me off so much. If I was such a shitty fucking friend,
you would have decked him at that point.
No, if I was such a shitty fucking, he called me predatory. He called me predatory.
I don't know what sex is, because everyone refuses to tell him because he's a good boy.
Yeah, Mister, I'm gonna send my dick to an underage girl. Is gonna call me predatory.
Al doesn't even have a dick because he knows it might hurt
here's the
somebody.
thing. Even if a woman asks me for a pic of my dick, I'm just gonna show him a photo of a fucking adorable pit bull that I will own or something.
Or Dick Cheney.
That too, Dick Cheney. Why not? Like, scowl in the face. Go fuck yourself.
So anyway, but like I was saying, if I was such this evil, fucking predatory asshole friend, why would he seek me out to go to the funeral, and why wouldn't I show up?
Macaroon AMV is an anime music video. So anime footage with a song, and it was a song from Bleach.
It was a big trend in the early 2000s.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, but yeah, if I was such a shitty friend, why would I even bother going to that funeral? His dad, he never cared for me. His dad never cared for me. Whatever, you can't change people.
Did not like your One Piece video. He was very supportive of 4 kids and their editing policies.
But no, he for whatever reason, his dad thought I was a fair weather friend.
Yeah, which is not true, because you were friends through some shitty weather.
And but yeah, so anyway, show up to the funeral. Send my condolences, pay my respects to the casket, and then I'm in the guest hall.
Hold on, I had a couple dogs, Macron, but if I ever get a dog, it's probably gonna be a fucking stupid looking pit bull who smiles all the time because he doesn't know life is going to shit because he's that dumb. Yeah, I want me a friendly pit bull.
I have 2 cats, and Al has a dog, and I love Al's dog.
But,
my dog's name is Mario. He's a Prince Charles Cavalier.
But yeah.
Also, there's fireworks going off, and my cat's angry at them.
And if the woman reacts very coldly towards a pic of a dog, then I'm not going to fucking date that woman anymore. Just saying.
But anyway, so I'm in the guest hall, and Adam, he goes into the viewing room. And his stepmom walks up to me, and she puts her hands on my shoulders, and then she tells me, I'm his best friend. Please look after him. You need to be there for him when he needs somebody. Yada yada yada. And I'm starting to get a tear in my eye, and I'm thinking to myself, this is it. I'm gonna be there for him. I'm gonna set him straight. I'm gonna make sure that he gets his life together and not just be a fucking neat, and actually get a job. And then I walk into the viewing room, and there he is, with that fucking Bleach AMV, playing over his dad's corpse, and him singing shitty Japanese.
Oh, I didn't know he was singing along with it.
Yes.
Oh,
He was
fuck!
singing to it. He was singing shitty Japanese to it.
Oh no!
And it was a fucking Windows Movie Maker AMV.
Ah!
Oh.
I didn't know about this part.
Yeah, he was singing to it. And I'm sitting there watching this unfold, regretting that I ever became his friend.
Oh.
Oh man, I'm so glad I invited you into this stream, because this is a highlight right here.
Remained supportive of him until he revealed to be a lost cause.
Yes.
Like, that is so much.
Oh, that's cute. Vicky has a dog named Roxanne. She named him after the love interest of Max from a Goofy movie.
Aww, that's really cute.
Goofy movie was such a good movie.
You know,
That's a good movie.
Extremely Goofy movie was actually also a good direct-to-movie sequel too.
No, I saw Extremely Goofy movie in theaters.
I like Extreme. Oh, it was a theatrical release.
I remember seeing it in theaters.
Oh,
I never owned the VHS, so I definitely saw it in theaters.
Huh. It's still a good movie regardless.
Yeah, great movie. Yeah.
So,
Oh
so,
my god.
Anyone else would have given up, and then there was me.
Yeah, there was Mr. Nice Guy, man. I remember you befriending people that you should have never been friends with in the first place.
And that was the first joke I made on an early podcast where people took it way too seriously.
Including me. I was like, Al, did you really make this many friends with this many pedophiles? He said, no, he's just fucking around. And then there was that one SJW who apparently is such an SJW, she hates cross-dressers, which, you know, let's just hope she never finds herself near a haunted Estelfo plushie.
Did I tell you about that person who got really, really mad at me for even considering to cosplay an Interspecies Reviewers character at a con?
Yeah, you did, and you said he compared you to a fucking fascist or whatever or something.
So later on, I learned a lot of shitty things about that person. Like, apparently they like to encourage underage people to drink around them. I randomly brought that up at a party, and it's like, oh, you're friends with this person? It's like, yeah, no, I will talk shit about them gladly. It's like, oh yeah, no, do it. They're awful. Here's more shitty things about them.
Every fucking time these fucking moralist assholes are revealed to be pedophiles. Every fucking time. And it pisses.
I won't be an open pervert because I'm not as bad of a person as these idiots.
Here's the thing, you know, part of me doesn't want to be too successful in life to where, I don't know, maybe money does drive people crazy. But, you know, maybe I should be like Jim Cornette and just be like a heel all the time and just be an asshole to everyone and have everyone boo at me. I mean, it'd probably work if we were on Big Al's stream. Because I'm pretty sure some of Big Al's audience members, like Anime Heat, probably hate my guts, and you know what? I will relish that fact.
Anime Heat has a crush on me, if I remember.
No, I will relish that fact. I will come in there with heat. I want people to boo at me, so I know that people don't like me, so they know that. To quote Sid from Final Fantasy VII Machina Bridge, never meet your heroes because heroes are people and people are shit. And
I learned that from listening to Kane recently, but Macaroon. No, nothing wrong with cross-dressers. I'm a cross-dresser, so it's like...
No, there's nothing wrong, but this person that Al befriended apparently hated them so much.
Yeah. I actually don't know who he's talking about right now.
God, I don't know.
One of the 7.
That being said, if you try to cosplay as Estelfo, does that even count as cross-dressing?
No matter what gender you are, it's still cross-dressing when you're Estelfo.
Oh, okay.
I love Estelfo. I'm like one drink away. You know what? I still got a bit of this drink left from cosplaying Estelfo.
Yeah, you guys crossplayed as Pop Team Epic, so that was amazing.
That was awesome. Yeah. I'll do it again. I just gotta fix my costume because it ripped last time I wore it.
Oh, please tell me it didn't rip because you got too fat.
It did rip because I did gain a bit of weight.
Quarantine. Oh
Yep.
god,
Even
man,
before
this
quarantine, I just like let myself go. I'm
dude.
like, oh shit.
I don't know why, but this whole EVO and people not wearing masks thing got me so pissed off that I just wanted to get buff for no goddamn reason. Just wanted to fucking roar it out, get super strong, lift weights, and
My
just.
goal has always been a Spider-Man buff, which is like skinny fit.
Oh no, I want to be Venom buff.
Okay.
Where I'm built like Triple H. And just fucking go. That's how buff I want to be.
Is Johnny Morrison.
Okay, I know who John Morrison is. Johnny Mundo from Lucha Underground.
Yeah, Johnny Mundo. What's his other names? He goes by so many different names. Johnny Nitro.
Johnny Retro.
Mm-hmm. Yep,
I think
everything.
I think he tried to be Johnny Blaze at one point. I'm like, isn't that the name of the Ghost Rider?
It is.
Oh man, I just hope the things that happened in EVO in the past couple years don't get fucking retconned, because Daigo's Perry comeback should not be given the Chris Benoit treatment, regardless of who was hosting EVO and shit like that.
No matter what happens, I feel like Daigo will never ever fade, because everything I know about him says he's a really good person.
Good.
The only time he's ever fallen out of like EVO is when he focused more time on taking care of people at retirement homes than practicing fighting games.
So
he's super nice.
Here's my question: what popular celebrity that you would probably love that would get Me Too'd, and it is 110% confirmed, that would just drive you to the point of like insanity, that would just drive you to the point where you're a bad person and you're blowing guys on the streets or whatever? Like
Bruce Campbell.
Bruce Campbell? Oh, that's a good pick. That's a good pick. Al, what about...
The thing is, I have a Captain Supermarket poster in my room that I wanted him... I've been trying to get him to sign for like 3 years now.
I see.
Al, well, yeah.
The question is, what celebrity that you like that would have gotten Me Too'd and was 110% confirmed that would actually drive you into like levels of insanity and depression to the point where you're just a fucking male hooker that's blowing dudes on the street or something? Just horrible things.
God, I've heard of Terry Crews as well.
God, shit.
Because I have an answer already, but I want to hear yours. Bruce Campbell, that's a fucking solid pick. I'll say that much.
Okay, well, most of the people that I idolize are fucking dead. So.
Good, they can't be Me Too.
Roddy Piper. Yeah, I'm out of here, bitches. You can't get shit on me.
Roddy Piper.
Me too.
The Chris Benoit treatment is when someone does something so heinous that they're erased from the history books. But Chris Benoit murdered his family, and thus WWF and WWE never mentioned him ever again.
No, but Vice did on their Dark Side of the Ring series, so...
I love that episode. It's so good. 2 episodes.
Oh, man. I love that. I love that entire series,
is good.
Season 2 was so fucking good. Starting with Chris Benoit... Starting with Chris Benoit and ending with Owen Hart, rock solid.
Yeah, the Owen Hart broke me.
So Al, you still have you found an answer yet?
God, I'm trying to.
Not even Bob Ross.
Bob Ross would destroy everyone.
I know him and Mr. Rogers.
Asshole. Why would you?
I'm just. Look, you want to hear? Okay. Hold on, guys. You want to hear my answer? That would drive me insane if it got Me Too'd, and it is 100% factual. I doubt this would really happen, but just in case, my answer would be Weird Al Yankovic.
Oh, God.
Oh, you're right.
It's gonna happen. Fuck you.
No. I doubt it would happen. He's been successful for fucking almost 4 decades now, man.
He even made a tweet that's like, "Wow, I never thought that like Weird Al Yankovic would be the most trustworthy person to leave your daughter with, like as a babysitter."
Weird Al yeah, man. Weird Al Yankovic to me is the shit. Okay, I fucking love all his music. I fucking love his movie UHF, which, by the way, Red Letter Media did a video on, which was amazing.
Great video.
Yeah. Oh, man. And he still consistently makes bangers. Okay, so, yeah.
I just listened to Tacky today. Still a great
Dude,
song.
Dude, Tacky is so good, man. Tacky, Handy, fucking Smells Like Nirvana.
Smells Like Nirvana. I think my favorite Weird Al Yankovic song that I talked about yesterday was Bob.
Oh, the
palindrome song.
Oh, God. I'm blanking on this dude's name.
Okay.
Not so Bob Marley.
No. Bob is a song that if every line in the song is read the same backward as it is forward.
Yeah, I know. Bob Dylan. It's the Bob Dylan tribute song. That's what I was thinking of. I'm in Regal, a German am I. Never out or even if I had a... Yeah, that song was really good.
Albuquerque is still a good song, even if one particular line hasn't aged well.
Dude, Trapped... What line was that?
Just as I suspected, a big fat hermaphrodite with a fox sequin haircut.
I hate when I'm right. Trapped in a drive-through, even though what he's parodying, we could just pretend that Weird Al just wrote that as an original song, and it's still just as
like
good.
How that's who made Minecraft.
Now here I'm lying in the drive-through.
Going back to the drive-through. Oh, I love that song.
Did I mention the drive-through? D-Bot, where the fuck were you? We were talking about EVO like fucking 2 hours ago.
Yeah, 2 hours ago.
Did I mention the drive-through? Oh my god. Dude, I would listen. Okay, so there's one thing. Okay, we talked about how the last gen of gaming is the worst gen ever. There is one thing I will say about this in the previous gen. At least in the case of the Xbox 360. You can save music into the hard drive, and you can use that to customize certain soundtrack aspects when playing video games and stuff. For example, if you're playing a WWE game, and you have, I don't know, Persona 4 The Almighty saved into your hard drive, you can create your own wrestler with that song as the entrance theme.
So
what I'm trying to say is... Whoa. Well, here's the thing. What I'm trying to say is, when I played Dead or Alive Extreme 2, because I'm a horny fucking teenager at the time, get off my nuts, Tina all the way... Whenever I go to the casino, I change the entire soundtrack of the casino to the album Straight Owl Linwood from Weird Al Yankovic. That was the album that had the song White and Nerdy, Pancreas, I'll Sue Ya. I would just listen to that music while playing poker. Yeah.
But I remember when I was younger, I would play Twisted Metal 4 and put in my own CDs to replace the soundtrack.
Oh, yeah, I used to do that too when I had a Nintendo 64, I would just mute the TV screen while playing Mario Kart 64 with my friends. And I would have this fucking boombox. Remember boombox, kiddos? Well, let me tell you something. Back in my day,
we had boombox.
We had boomboxes that were this fucking big, and it had a cassette player and a CD player on
Do you
top.
remember that scene from The Simpsons where you get these two guys walking down the street with a boombox, listening
Yes.
to like hardcore rap, and then you get these two old guys walking by with like a giant radio on their shoulders, like listening to like the big band music.
Yeah.
And one of
Anyways.
my favorite images.
Anyways, I did have a boombox, and what I would do is that I would just play it to a fucking mixed radio show while we drive to Mario Kart. So every once in a while, when we play Mario Kart, in the background we hear, "Come on and slam, and welcome to the jam. Come on and slam." And like those were good times, man. Oh man. Oh, that was amazing.
I only rewatched Space Jam recently. It was on Mother's Day.
Man, I hate to say this, but Space Jam is a shitty movie.
It is, but it's still a fun meme. And my one,
Okay,
former friend,
A, it's a
I've seen him
fun
in
meme,
years.
and B, I like the soundtrack at least, and not just the main theme. I love the Monstars theme. I love the song from what was her name, Moesha. I like the music. That includes I Believe I Can Fly, even though it's sung by a horrible person.
Yeah.
I'll admit that much, but yeah, the older I get, the worse that movie ages in my eyes.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I had a former friend, he didn't invite me to this party, and I was salty about it, but I'm going to probably copy it and steal it one day. He had a Space Jam party, where the theme was, every food has to be dunkable. So, it was like Tostitos with sour cream and salsa, and Dunkaroos, and any food that could be dunked was allowed at this party. And I will steal this idea.
Carnage Rage says, I play Street Fighter Alpha 2 and I played the song Them Bones by Alice in Chains because it was in the movie. Yeah, it was.
Yeah.
So every time you play as Ken or you fight Ken, yeah, man, those were
Them bones.
That movie was. Oh wait, you were talking about Street Fighter.
yeah.
Street Fighter. You mentioned that.
What would you think we were talking about? Mortal Kombat?
Sorry, I'm fucking playing Fire Pro. I'm not paying.
I was gonna say you're a Mortal Kombat nerd, but then you said Fire Bro.
Dude, imagine somebody on the Joe Rogan show being invited to that show, and then he just spends the next hour on his fucking Nintendo Switch playing games, not even having his fucking mouth to the mic. That is Big Al right now.
I don't listen to Joe Rogan. I would listen to that one like crazy.
I didn't even ask him to get on. He was like, "Oh, please, can I get on? Please, can I get on?" I said, "Sure, go ahead." I invite him, and now he's just dicking around on Fire Pro, barely paying attention to the stream.
Man, I could be playing games. I should be playing Devil Summoner right now. Fuck it.
Yeah, I could be playing Clubhouse games, but I'm paying attention to the chat. I'm invested in our conversations right now.
Yeah, okay, so that was the thing. Okay, so yeah, Chibi, that was the way I spent Mother's Day. Like, me, my mom, and my grandma couldn't decide on a movie. So I'm like, you know what? You all like Bugs Bunny. I'm going to put on Space Jam. And then I did. And we had a really good time. Except for CG Wayne Knight, which is the stuff of nightmares.
All right.
Do you remember that part where
yeah,
Wayne
when
Knight,
he got flattened like a
back
pancake, he got inflated. I remember that scene.
It's horrifying. It aged so badly. I hate 90s CG.
Oh my god, you remind me of fucking Blade.
Fucking what?
Blade from 1997?
Oh, Blade, the Blood NATO is the worst.
Oh, that was the deleted scene. But what they had in the final version wasn't that much better.
Oh, yeah, he did get inflated. I forgot.
Yeah.
Some motherfucker's always trying to ice skate uphill.
Please tell me you heard the story of that fucking conversation.
Yeah, wasn't it just a thing he said that they just decided to stick with?
To which Wesley Snipes tried to protest against it. And then
I
fucking
love hearing story. Wesley Snipes is such an asshole.
yeah, I know, which is why I'm not too upset of him not being Blade in the upcoming Blade thing because
I don't know why people were upset about that. He's not a good Blade.
dude, Blade Trinity. I heard about the behind the scenes shit, but who they got instead? Mahershala Ali. You know, you remember him as he was Cottonmouth in Luke Cage. He was the Prowler in Spider-Man Enter the Spider-Verse.
That's awesome. That's good casting.
Yeah. I'm like, you know what? He could
Good.
get.
Bring a good actor. Don't just bring back Wesley Snipes for nostalgia and Ifrit. No, that's fine. Gulf Story rules. Al played Gulf Story, I believe.
I might have.
That's fine, man. I'm
How drunk are you, Al?
I'm thinking of making this stream only about roughly 3 hours long because, like I said, I have a D&D session. Unless they cancel at the last minute. Let me check.
I'm having a good time, actually. Mostly because I'm drunk.
Because to be honest, the next thing I want to do is play Fire Pro Wrestling.
Yeah.
You're welcome.
Yo, so Al.
Because my friend, because Ifrit gifted me that game, and he also gifted me the extra content I want, and all I have to do next is get the rest of the other content, which is no, he gave me New Japan Pro Wrestling. What's left for me? Let me check.
Carnage. I'm going to argue that fact. I think that Wesley Snipes is a bad Blade. Michael Jai White could still be a good Spawn because he still looks amazing for his age. And I've seen Michael Jai White be a good actor in movies.
Yeah, Michael Jai White is great.
Yeah. Again, I think that he was... Again, Spawn, the only bad parts was Wesley Snipes not doing his job.
Yeah.
But Michael Jai White was the best part of Spawn. The bad parts of Spawn were the director not knowing what to do.
Fuck me. I'm trying. I forgot how to navigate Steam right now. I'm sorry, I'm drunk. Okay.
Oh yeah, but Al, I did argue with Jen yesterday, and I really want to do our little short campaign. So Al, I really want you to play D&D with us again.
All right.
Do you want to make another character for being like a villain, or do you want to just stick with Firebrand?
I could come up with a villain-ish character.
Or you can just... I like the idea of Cinderbrand. That was his name. Of Cinderbrand just wandering into a villain headquarters, though.
All right.
Yeah.
Well, if that's the case, and if that doesn't work, I have a great idea for both of y'all.
Okay.
Oh, really?
For the Nintendo Switch, there's a video game out there called Divinity Original Sin 2.
Oh, yeah, I have it on PC.
Well, guess
That
what?
was the game that was ruined by my former DM.
Yeah, you told me that story, but here's the thing. Just add that shit to your wish list and see if you can pick it up on discount, whatever, when you get the money to afford
Might
it.
as well. It's a great game.
Because it is a 4-player online multiplayer experience, and the game basically plays out like a video game D&D to the T. The only difference is that none of us is the fucking DM. The game itself is basically the DM. So
yeah, and as a result,
I just want to see.
Towns,
I just was.
Like, there can be points where it's like, I'm not trusting you. Your friend just murdered like 5 people, and you're like, what? And then you find your friends like, yeah, they were being assholes.
Yeah, I just want to do a full 4-player experience on that game just to see how much of a shit, just to see how great or how much of a shit show it will be.
Oh, it'd be a shit show, especially with me. I like wandering into random shenanigans.
Okay, if we're gonna do that, we're gonna have to set the difficulty easy, so it'll make it easier for you to kill people.
Good, so I can actually wander into battles and not die immediately.
All right, let's see. So, I'm trying to remember. Oh, Spike Chunsoft is having a sale on Steam. That's awesome because Spike Chunsoft makes games.
I'll have to download some of that shit.
You need to download the Zero Escape games, that's for sure. Okay, Movecraft.
Is it on Steam? I'll do it.
Okay, Movecraft is free. I'll download that.
I got money that's not being spent on OnlyFans accounts. I accidentally subscribed to an OnlyFans recently, and I'm pissed off.
How do you accidentally?
Okay.
Because apparently, it will just give you like things like, "Hey,
I was downloading a thing.
Oh fuck! AI, the Sumelium files is 50% off.
God, Yeah, that's a game both of you guys need to play. And yeah, Al,
I'll do it.
you can play that game. It's on the
I don't
Switch.
care about Steins Gate. I watched the anime, and I don't think it's as great as everyone says it is.
I am willing to give Steins Gate a second chance. I am going to play through Steins Gate Elite.
Fire Pro is a Spike Chunsoft game.
Yeah, it is.
I forgot about that.
Oh.
Yo,
Me too.
Conception, I'm gonna conceive some waifus.
I'm trying to remember what the fuck. Okay, there's a Yoshiro Takakama charity DLC. I don't know what that is.
Okay, so it's a charity for this wrestler that was paralyzed in the ring a couple years ago.
Oh, he suffered a, what was his name? Darren Drozdov or whatever his name is? You know,
Kind of, yeah.
puke.
He landed on his neck wrong, fucked up his spine.
He's gonna puke. Anyways.
Yeah, he landed on his neck wrong, fucked his spine, and as a result, there was a charity for him that not only downloaded him into the game, but all proceeds go to his recovery.
It's only $3, so that's.
Bought Persona 5. I'm gonna do that too.
It's only $3, so that's.
Persona
something.
4. My bad.
Okay. I wish Steam could tell me which content I have and which ones I don't have.
Okay. I'm downloading AI right now.
I know Yete gave me Fire Promoter, and I know he gave me one of the New Japan packs, and he gave me the Champion Road Beyond pack.
Damn, Persona Golden's only $20. Awesome.
Oh my god, that game is such a banger. Okay, if you can't play Persona 5, Al, you got a Steam account. Play Persona 4.
I'll play Persona Golden so you can join me in my argument about Naoto. Yeah, speaking of which, if anybody wants to watch like a 50-minute like podcast video, which if you're listening to this, yeah, you'd probably want to watch it. On my channel, Sir Squiggleton, me and my buddy Murr did a video on LGBT characters in gaming, and basically said, hey, Naoto's not gay. Naoto's not trans. Kanji's not gay. Here's some characters you should be focusing on. Shut up about Persona.
Why the fuck are they charging $20 for an entrance customization thing?
I don't know.
I have no fucking idea.
But yeah, randomly like 5 people watched it. I got 4 likes, then like 15 people watched it. So I guess nobody's watching my video. I probably haven't advertised it very hard.
Well, to be fair, it's also almost over an hour long, so I haven't watched the whole thing. But yeah, I could buy the. God damn.
Yeah.
There are plenty of dude. Oh, you know what? Going back to the Somnium Files, there is a gay guy in that game. I'm not gonna tell you who it is because it's a giant fucking spoiler. But there is one. Confirmed, 110%. And I'm not talking about the bartender either. I'm talking about a completely different character. But like I said, I can't say any more beyond that because the Somnium Files is a murder mystery game, and
yeah, don't spoil it. That's why I don't like Danganronpa fans who don't play the fucking game and just watch the Let's Plays of it.
Yeah, eat shit, man. But PewDiePie, though.
Right? I think I bought the games. I'm drunk.
That's the issue with some of these DLC. I mean, granted, how old is Fire Pro Wrestling World? It's like 2 years old or something?
It's a couple years old, yeah.
So eventually they're just going to keep supporting the game with DLC after DLC, and it will add up eventually.
I bought it. Cool. I'm installing Persona.
See, if Fire Pro Wrestling came out and then had all this DLC on the same day, then it would be a shit show.
Yeah. Honestly, I'm fine with DLC as long as it's stuff that they designed after the fact.
Yeah, and this is one of those cases, so...
Hey, Alex Jones is playing Persona 4.
Do you guys watch Death Battle? I did watch the Goku versus Superman one because I love seeing Goku fans get butthurt.
Yeah.
Dude, let's be honest. Kirby is top tier.
I guess Kirby versus Boo was a big one, but Kirby wins because he should, because Kirby is ridiculous. Man,
like I said, I need to play some Fire Pro because I definitely...
Oh, Oni! I called my protagonist in Nocturne was Kenpachi Ramasama. That was my demi.
Christ.
And yeah, he beat Satan. He's a strong boy. Oh, and then my Raido Kuzunoha is named Dante DMZ Du.
I named my Raido Naoto because if you remember, yeah, and if you remember Persona 4, this is a localization thing, but when they were,
it's a good localization in my opinion.
Yeah, in the original Japanese version, they reference like an obscure Japanese detective or whatever that Naoto could be related to, but because
they say, sorry, continue.
But because most Americans don't even know who the fuck that is, they localize it. But instead of saying Sherlock Holmes, they decide to be even more clever with their localization by saying that Naoto could be related to Raido Kuzunoha, which is a Devil Summoner reference.
Part of a detective family, like that one movie. What's his name? Kuzunoha?
Yeah, and I'm like, okay.
Because Raido Kuzunoha in Persona is a movie series. In fact, you can get Raiho, which is the Jack Frost that fuses himself with Raido's uniform, as a plushie in Persona 4.
I only saw one season of Ruby, and then I said, you know what, fuck this, I'm out.
I gave up on Ruby after one episode because I really don't like the writing and the voice acting.
All right, Al, you're the Ruby fan, you talk. The spotlight's on you.
I'm in the same boat, kind of. I stopped giving a shit after season 4 or so. So sorry.
Speaking of Rooster Teeth being shit, I heard both Bernie and Joel left.
Oh, well, shit.
Those are Church and Caboose from Red vs. Blue, so right off the bat, that's pretty bad.
The only characters people care about?
Yeah, and I love Red vs. Blue. I even like the later stuff they made, because that shit still makes me laugh. And I do like the characters a lot.
I'll be back in a second. One moment.
Oh, apparently Macaron wants to go back to talking about anime girls based on restaurants.
Wait, you talking about like NTR Pizza Hut and stuff like that?
Yeah, but when you're back, I want to see if I can come up with something. Okay, Al. What do you think will be a good restaurant that starts with BBW?
BBW.
Buffalo Wild Wings!
Big Black Woman Buffalo Wild Wings. There you go.
No, it's Big Beautiful Woman.
Oh, I'm sorry.
Yeah, man, we're multiracial here.
Apologies.
BBW Buffalo Wild Wings is actually pretty rock solid and justifiable because they have things called cheese curd burgers.
Oh, and Christ.
I checked my fucking app and yeah, that's a whole day's worth of food right there. Enjoy being a fat ass for the next week after eating that, let me tell you. I had one of those too because my brother gave me a gift card. And this was when I swore to myself, okay, starting January, I'm going on a diet. Here's a $25 gift card to Buffalo Wild Wings. But it's fine. I still managed to lose some weight.
I'm back.
Yeah, BBW Buffalo Wild Wings. Okay, man.
I screamed that from the other side of my house. I have a small house, so it works.
I'm gonna look up some dummy thick girls on Twitter.
Good idea.
While you guys think of some more pizza restaurant names. Dairy Queen.
Tsundere Taco Bell.
What can we associate with Dairy Queen since I ate there earlier today, even though I didn't want to? But I had no choice.
No, Tsundere Queen.
Tsundere Queen is pretty damn good. I was going to say Opie, but no, Tsundere Queen is really clever.
No, that rolls off the tongue a lot more. Why am I doing this? Some of you might be thinking. It's because I'm drunk.
Yeah. Since it's a fan of One Piece, so can you tell Al big thoughts on Poa Hancock? I don't know much about One Piece, but Boa Hancock seems cool.
I know, but I would probably like her more if she was at least about 100 pounds heavier, but that's just me.
Instead of like super slender and overly curvy like every One Piece girl.
Dude, what the fuck are they doing to Nami, dude?
She keeps getting skinnier with bigger tits.
Like, come on, man. This is getting ridiculous.
Exaggerations. At least, okay, that's the thing. I will defend exaggerated proportions as long as it makes the art style look unique.
One Piece's art style is still pretty fucking unique. I'll say that much.
Yeah. And that's why I will defend it. Even when people go, oh, it looks so bad.
Even though I'm not a big fan of it, but yeah, it is something stylized, and there are people who love that art style, and there are people who hate it, and you know what? That's fine.
For example, I saw a post recently that was like 10 years of Shonen Jump heroines, and I'm like, what the fuck? Why is Medaka not there? And it's like, yo, Medaka's in the first one. I'm like, wait, what? And I look at her, I'm like, wow, you can really not tell that it's Medaka because the art style is so unique in Medaka Box.
All right, found the artwork right here. Yeah, that's a little too big.
Of Nami or Medaka?
No. I did say I was going to find something on Twitter, and I found something.
Hey, shut up. Speaking of which,
let me adjust the photo.
Wooly recently discovered Medaka Box in the stupidest way. I'm down.
Who discovered Medaka Box?
Wooly.
Oh.
So Wooly was playing Salty Bet. Then they had a super accurate Kumagawa Masogi, who's like one of the main villains in Medaka Box, as a character, and he got really hyped about him because he was doing some crazy supers that were super manga accurate, and he made Kumagawa the thumbnail of his Salty Bet video. So as a result, I spammed his Twitter a little bit going, yo, read Medaka Box, Wooly!
He ain't gonna. Because he's still 20 years behind on video games, man.
A man can dream. I think he would really, really like Kumagawa.
To be fair, I'm on the same boat as Wooly in the case that I don't try things until like years later. Oh, what about Chick-fil-A?
Fuck Chick-fil-A. Not worth it.
You mean cuck Chick-fil-A?
Cuck Chick-fil-A. Cuck-fil-A.
Found me a dummy thick character. I found it on this one Twitter called Toroboro.
Man, I like panty lines a lot.
Not to be a pervert, but why am I seeing through her panties like that? It's a heart-shaped pattern.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
She stretched it so far it's transparent.
What
the fuck are you guys talking about?
I don't know, dude. Look at the YouTube video and see the photo I have up there right now. Do it.
Do it, you coward.
Alright.
Look at thick fillet. Yo, thick fillet!
Jesus.
Oh
shit, she's thick! Holy
yeah!
shit!
I mean, if you actually...
I watched Durarara. Don't watch anything past season 1 of Durarara, by the way.
Well, then that's not worth watching, period. I want to watch something that lasts more than one season.
Season 2, parts 1 through 3 of season 2 came like 8 years later. So you can just pretend that it's like, oh, Durarara ended at season 1 because the second season doesn't count.
Anyway.
Like, it was a problem. They had too many characters and they all sucked. Season 1 was good.
Anyways, I can always link you to the Twitter account if you actually do like this artwork.
It kind of reminds me of a character named Noi.
From?
What the fuck is that from? She's like this brick shithouse blonde who has like muscles on her titties and shit.
Noi.
How do you spell that?
N-O-I.
That's what I was thinking. I don't know. Remember that one night we all just played Dramatical Murder? That was a good night.
Oh, yeah. From Dorohedoro.
Yes.
Dorohedoro? Really? I don't think that was Noi.
Yeah, that was Noi.
No. Well, she's more muscular. This woman's more flabby, I guess, but okay, I need to watch that anime because clearly
Okay, it is Doro. I'm dumb. That's her name? Okay. Yeah, the JoJo looking girl.
yeah, well, clearly I need to watch this fucking anime Dorohedoro because
She's
this
thick.
person has fucking taste in women because that's like the second thick girl I've seen in that series. I don't know, man. Fuck you. Throw me in a tombstone pile driver. I don't care if I'm a quadriplegic afterwards.
Oh, hey, Carnage. Did Baki ever have a second season? Or I guess a third season at this rate?
Or seventh. I don't know. Baki's so weird when it comes to its localization.
I just meant the anime because I will read the manga at some point because I guess Baki kidnaps Trump at one point in the manga.
Dude, I hate Trump so much. I don't want to be reminded of him. Even if you do funny, silly things with him.
But no, I guess Trump is such a coward in Baki that he gives up the entire United States to one buff guy.
He pisses himself at one point.
Good.
But
I think my favorite thing is
I'm sorry, but
Baki's father is considered a unstoppable weapon because he can punch tanks apart. And when he says, "Oh, if they fire missiles at me, I'll just block it," because Yojiro is insane.
that motherfucker got my convention canceled.
Yojiro.
I had plans. I was gonna meet the guy who composed the best music to the best movie ever. Well, it's not the best. I was gonna meet fucking Vince DiCola. You know who that is, Big Al?
Sounds familiar.
He was the composer for Rocky IV and Transformers, the movie from 1986.
Huh.
You know, the guy who made that awesome Unicron theme?
Yeah.
Yeah, he was going to show up at our convention. And then got fucking shit canned because there's a pandemic going on. And we have retards in our state who refuse to put on a fucking...
Put on your fucking masks, assholes!
I'm serious, man. I am also tempted just to wear boxing gloves out in public.
I will fight everyone. I will get Al to be my ref, and I will punch the shit out of him. Al can attest to how hard I can punch.
Oh, yeah.
Arrest me for what? Making the world a safer place?
Yeah, that was like the dumb thing. We were at an arcade randomly one time, and I could like punch the hardest out of anybody on the arcade machine.
Let's see. Yeah.
Man, I wish I could play Fire Pro tonight so I could get some steam off. But no, I have to go to a D&D session. Hope to God we actually...
Oh, yeah, you can help just kill all your players.
No, you know what? If my character dies, I'll be relieved of duty from this shit. But it is my character arc.
The thing was, I was talking about my shitty campaign yesterday a lot because I was talking about D&D stories. And I really wanted to do like a heartfelt Super Eye Patch Wolf style video of, yo, here's the story about my D&D character, and like talk for like a half hour. Then at the end go, so yeah, this was not a story about Gertrude, this is a story about my former best friend who's an asshole.
What is Wingstop, Macaron?
Oh, Wingstop? Yeah, Al, yeah, me and you have been to Wingstop. It's a wing place out here.
Oh, yeah, it's really good.
Oh,
yeah.
I don't have one near me.
I thought that was mostly a Detroit thing. Macaron, where are you from? I thought Wingstop was a very much Detroit store.
But it sounds like a place I would like to dine in soon.
I mean, me and Al went there at Penguin Con. It was delicious.
Oh, yeah.
Oh, yeah, I would definitely... Oh, wow. I'm going to their website right now, and they're like, how hungry? Snacky, hungry, or starving?
Yep.
Oh my God, so they're actually trying to properly measure you. Well, I need some protein in my diet, so give me a fucking 10 wings, bitch.
Give me that protein.
Yeah, that's the thing.
Well, yeah. I could totally order delivery right now if I wanted to.
We're banned from visiting Japan. We're banned from visiting Europe because it's not that hard to do, guys.
Just wear a fucking mask. Wear a luchador mask, damn it. Just suplex people in the street like I want to do.
Strap on your face panty and deal with it.
Al, you should totally wear your Kaniku Man mask in public.
I should. I mean, it's a mask.
Yeah.
And
Vicky
the problem is,
wait, hold on. Hold on. I got
where the mouth is, it's open, so I'll have to wear fucking somehow strap on a pandemic mask over my Kaniku Man mask.
Hold on. Wait. I gotta answer this question. Vicky asked, by the way, just get a regular face mask and just put it over the Kaniku Man mask. It doesn't seem that hard. Vicky asks, so you want a woman to suplex you while you guys have sex? Yes!
Hells yeah.
Yeah, no, you know what? I should do something similar to this. See if you can see that.
Let me see. Google.
Okay, Google. Oh, fuck. There we go.
Oh, that.
Yeah, where he wears a mask. It's a faceplate over his.
Oh, that's cool looking. I like it.
Yeah, that would still work.
Yeah, it's a faceplate over his. It's his superhero outfit. It's a faceplate over his mask.
Yeah, Al, you really did a bad job of linking us to this image.
I'm sorry. I thought it would go straight to the picture.
No, you gotta get the image open and do it like this. One sec, this is how you can get it to work right.
You are fucked up, my friend.
Yeah, there we go. Yeah, look at that shit! Thumbnail and everything! Computers! I'm a computer! Stop all the download! I don't know much about computers. I got one with a couple games at home, and my mom let me play on it. G.I. Joe!
You're happy, but I'm a little bit sad because I had plans and my plans were thwarted.
Wait, your D&D fell through?
No. I mean my convention.
Oh, that, okay. I mean, hey, I was getting ready to host a, this would have been like a month ago by now, but I was going to host my Monster Girl panel. It would have been an awesome panel, too. I was really planning for that.
Not gonna lie, I'm probably gonna fucking black out drunk after this stream, because after this stream I'm just gonna fucking get me some grape vodka and Coke. So because to be honest, I'm just not in the mood. I like I said, the EVO thing really buzzkilled me. The cancellation of my conventions, all the other shit that's going on 2020 is like, oh my god. I bet if I go to a doctor right now, he could probably confirm that I probably have cancer at this point. That's how bad things are getting. I don't know, man. This was supposed to be the year of thing. Why did I choose to better my health last year when this year the planet's health decided to get worse?
Yeah.
I want to visit a therapist, but I don't know if I can fucking do that right now. Okay, Carnage, I can at least answer that question. I watched Tiger Mask versus Dynamite Kid. I can't remember what year it was, but it was a 5-star rated match because Magus recommended it to both me and Jason when we were working on Absolute Counter together.
Oh, yeah.
And I thought it was a good match. People were getting excited, but my question is this. And this was a New Japan match, by the way.
Mm-hmm.
Why was it that when Dynamite Kid straight up headbutted the ref, he didn't get automatically disqualified? Like, watch that match. He was grabbing a foreign object. I can't even remember what the object was, but he was intending to fucking bludgeon him with it. And the ref tries to stop him. He's pushing him back. He's trying to pull the weapon out. And then the fucking Dynamite Kid just said, you know what, fuck you, headbutts him, knocks him out. And then I think he does it twice. And then not once
I kind of answer that.
Okay, please, please, because I don't know how that warrants a 5 stars, because that's like a critical thing for me right there.
Okay. Japanese rules in pro wrestling are different than American rules. Typically, if you're doing something against the rules, you get up to the count of 5 to stop what you're doing. And like if you have a weapon in the ring and you're using it, they'll give you a 5 count to stop using it. And the DQ rules are, I guess, just so much more relaxed over there.
To the point where you can knock out a ref so you can prevent him from counting shit. And then you could just go on your business and fucking whack a dude with a fucking crowbar if you want.
Pretty much. I could be wrong.
That's all I need to know. Okay. Then how come did the Great Buddha got disqualified for using mist? I don't know. They might have changed the rules during the times. I don't know what year it was, but
yeah.
All I know is that the Dynamite Kid versus Tiger Mask match, I know it was definitely in the 80s. And how come the Great Muta got disqualified for using mist?
I don't know how anything works anymore.
Me neither.
Looking at the panties on that baseball player.
Yeah, you could see it too, right?
Oh yeah, I mentioned that earlier. Like that's honestly, so I think that when the ass is too big for like normal panties and they turn into a thong, it's way hotter than a thong.
Like
no.
So
the
like
artists
wedgies?
went the
Is that what you mean, wedgies?
No. It's that the artists went the extra detail and actually designed a fucking pattern for those underwear. Do you see it?
Little bit. Like I can't tell if they're polka dots or anything.
I mean, the artist is talented.
Yeah. I like horny artists. They're my favorite kind of artists.
Me too, as long as they're talented. I hope he gets work in the professional business or makes a fucking video game character or something.
Remember that the artist of interspecies reviewers mostly did a bunch of MILF and Fuda hentai.
Good on the MILFs, at least. Well, that depends on the MILFs.
Yeah.
Is the MILFs doing regular people or something worse? I don't even want to use that word.
Well, MILF or Fuda?
No, when a MILF is doing a person, is that person well, you know.
Who cares?
I do, man. That shit still makes me uncomfortable, cartoon or not. Like, even though I like Negima, that shit dies for me sometimes because of the fan service, especially when I get older. And
you talking about Shotas or?
Yes.
Okay. I'm too drunk to feel moral right now.
Oh, be careful when you're at a convention.
Well, I'm gonna be careful. I'm not gonna say anything really extreme, but I probably might say something stupid, but nothing that I would disagree with when I'm sober.
Big Al, do you know who Katsuyori Shibata is?
Katsuyori
Shibata. Carnage Rage is asking. Oh.
No, I have no idea.
Ifrit says Mitsuharu Misawa is his all-time favorite. Tetsuya Naito's okay. Tetsuya Naito, he's in Yakuza 6. Is he the dude who does Tranquilo? Chill out. Because if that's him, then yeah, I am vaguely familiar who Tetsuya Naito is, because he was in Yakuza 6.
Yeah, they had a bunch of New Japan veterans in the Yakuza game.
Yeah, specifically 6 and Kiwami 2, and that's awesome because they're actually involved in a fun little sub-story mission, especially Kiwami 2, where where Majima is in the construction business, but he has to fight these fucking business moguls who are the New Japan guys. Oh, that mission was great because every time you do a successful mission, you have to sing the Majima anthem. It was great.
And Mitsuhara Misawa tragically taken from us far too early. You want to know what he?
What happened?
He took a backdrop wrong.
And that's what killed him?
Yep. Out of all the shit that he's been through, from like hard hitting lariats and the fucking burning hammer, a backdrop is what killed him.
Oh man, you know, Mangus and I were talking during our Guilty Gear stream this afternoon, and we were speculating, hey, what kind of episodes that we want to see for Dark Side of the Ring Season 3? We should probably pitch that to those guys, because that sounds interesting.
Yeah.
It's pretty fucked up the way I'm spending this, because, oh yeah, a guy died. Let's make a fucking documentary about it. But then again, this is Dark Side of the Ring. It's supposed to cover dark shit like this. I mean, their season finale was on Owen goddamn Hart, for fuck's sake. A moment that's so tragic that fucking Jim Cornette broke down and cried.
Yep.
Ooh, caught everyone off guard during that moment. I want to see them cover Scott Hall's alcoholism. You remember that in WCW where he became a drunk, and instead of fucking suspending him, they say, "Hey, why don't we just make it an angle where you're a drunk, and then you fucking puke on Eric Bischoff at one point."
Now, my favorite angle that I bring up often was when Shawn Michaels became a born again Christian.
Oh, you told me about this, and I saw that video too.
My favorite angle ever, and I bring it up constantly, where it's like Vince McMahon approaches him like, "Hey, Shawn, can I use your born again Christian as an angle?" Like, "Yeah, sure, why not?" Okay, cut to Raw. Shawn Michaels, I'm gonna beat up God.
Oh wow!
And then he wrestles God.
So just in case Jim Cornette doesn't know, we can always tell him, "Hey, by the way, Vince McMahon did in fact book the Invisible Man."
Yep, and then he beat up God so he could have a tag team match against Shawn Michaels and God versus Vince McMahon and Shane McMahon.
Let's see.
Oh, it's so good.
I need to know more about I need to get into New Japan Pro Wrestling because that's probably my last saving grace right there. Okay, Tom asks, and this is a question for Big Al. Do you know who Hiroshi Tanahashi is?
Do I know who? Oh, wow, you cut out.
Hiroshi Tanahashi.
Sounds familiar. Does he do the high fly flow?
Keep in mind, there's a delay in the stream, so it will take 30 seconds.
Yeah.
Carnage Rage wants to see Darkseid cover Steve Austin's neck injury. I don't know if that's enough to justify an episode. And
honestly, there's really nothing to say about it. Owen fucked up on the landing, and then, just destroyed his career. That's pretty much all there is about it.
Yeah, I don't.
Oh, okay. Here's a good one on Dark Side of the Ring. That Son of Ifrit talked about. The WCW in Korea.
Oh, we talked about this. Yes, Collision in Korea would be a great episode.
But yeah, I heard of Hiroshi Tanahashi, and I heard he's also a big fan of Kamen Rider.
Oh my god, yeah, obviously. Kamen Rider is awesome. And you're muted out on me.
Am I okay now?
Yeah.
I can hear you just fine.
I'm actually gonna probably get going.
Yeah, I feel like it's been 3 hours. It's probably a good time to start wrapping it up too.
Yeah, I think it's a good time to start wrapping up. We've been consistent with at least 15 viewers, so like I said, I'm gonna try to see if I can play some Fire Pro Wrestling tomorrow afternoon, and if it's good enough, I'll try to stream it tomorrow afternoon for Weeb and Gaming. The death of Piero Aguayo or Aguayo. That's something Carnage is pitching right there. Oh yeah, like I said, Collision Korea. That would be a good season 3 up. Man, I wonder if Dark Side of the Ring actually has a Twitter account, because I want to follow that. But that's a good idea. Oh yeah, they do. And everyone's quiet again.
Yeah, it happens.
All right. Let me just see. Just sent you an image of him to you, Darkstream. Let's see. This Hiroshi guy. Yep. Oh. The guy's very flamboyantly dressed. He's wearing the title belt. He's wearing a lot of black and white. He's got like a chin beard. It's a pretty cool look. I'll say that much.
Yeah.
Yeah. Anyways.
What?
Remember that time when Big Al yawned like a little girl and that fucking surprised Mr. Medicare?
Oh, yeah.
Dude,
Was
that was like years and years ago, but I remember entering a Skype call, and then when I entered the Skype call, I just hear this. And then 2 seconds later, Jim is like, what the fuck was that? It's like, it was Al yawning like a little girl.
That was fucking great.
All right. Anyways, since my co-hosts are too quiet, and apparently my GM wants to start doing a session right now, and I want to do a shower before I catch a cold or something. Like I said, the reason why I was doing this shirtless is because my shirt was a little wet during the whole
Because of sweat. You stank it.
No, not the sweat, because I was out in the rain, so.
Yeah, that likely story.
Oh, trust me, Carnage. He knows all too well who the fuck New Jack is.
Yeah.
We all do.
I'll talk about New Jack constantly.
We all love/hate New Jack.
Yep.
Like, ooh, and apparently he's getting some allegations, and at that point, I'm not surprised.
I feel like New Jack getting allegations will probably increase his reputation as opposed to destroy it.
How do you want your movie to end? I just want to be on a wheelchair smoking a joint.
No, I think it was smoking crack.
He wants to smoke crack in his movie.
Okay.
Yeah. Joints is too mainstream for New Jack.
I just want to be on a wheelchair smoking crack, and then somebody did a fucking reenactment of him in a wheelchair smoking crack. All right. Anyways, wow, 15. Well, it's probably not that. Let me refresh. Hold on. We probably okay. Wow, we actually had a consistent viewership, and this has been a very fun stream. Even though we had to talk about topics that pissed me off, like the cancellation.
All the topics today were shit, but we made it. We had a good time.
And I was surprised that Big Al was able to make it into the stream.
Yeah, I'm happy he was.
I just linked him to the stream. He's like, "Oh, let me join." And I was like, "Okay, fine."
Some weekends he's free, so gotta keep him in mind.
So I don't know what I plan to do next week. I don't know if it's a gaming or a streaming. If it's a gaming, we need to do some Smash Bros together or something. I don't know.
I'd be down. Yeah, time for that bad net code.
Hell yeah! See Al fucking botch his victory against me using Princess Peach. Up B.
Gotta get that side B in there.
Slowly descend as you lose your last stock.
Controversial opinion. I like timed more than stock.
Ah, okay. That is a controversial opinion. But anyways,
It's because every time I played with people, they're a lot like worse or sometimes way better. And the way to keep everyone playing is to do time instead of stock.
all right. Okay, Vicky. I hope you do finish Genshin King because it is a
I should
great
watch more
series.
Genshin.
Eddie Guerrero's death. Well, that was mostly covered on the Chris Benoit
Yeah, that was covered in
episode.
the Chris Benoit episode.
Yeah.
So I don't know what more you can cover, but
Yeah, because Eddie Guerrero is probably my second favorite wrestler ever.
Viva la Raza.
Yep.
He might be your first favorite because you know something. If Eddie Guerrero was still alive today,
Oh, he would have been. He would have. I guarantee he would have been amazing. Still.
no, he would have also wore a mask.
You know what? Yeah.
Yeah.
My favorite is Chris Jericho. So.
Jericho still wears a mask. I hope. Anyways. Oh yeah, and that's another thing. Luca could join us in Smash, so we would have a full 4-player session or whatever. But that would be fun. You know what? Next week we'll do a Weeb and Gaming, but tomorrow,
Let's do it.
Tomorrow, let's see if I can do a Weeb and Gaming on Fire Pro Wrestling and see if I can actually get into the game. And yeah, this is a pretty fun podcast. So with that, guys,
I hope to see you in the future.
This is Starscream signing out.
So Squiggleton signing off.
Big Al signing out. Over and out.
Take care, everybody.